Hello everyone, welcome to Fable Table, an actual play live stream where we focus on critical world building and that collaborative storytelling and sometimes finding fun in games. I'm your host, Jon Dungeonmaster, here within my hovel. How are you guys doing today?
I'm great, how are you?
Millman, how are you?
I'm pretty good. A little cold, obviously. Got the kimono going on today because it's
Nice.
freezing. But other than that, we're having a good time. Jamming out here.
Coron, how about you?
I'm doing exactly as well as you are, John.
So you're miserable because allergies are kicking your ass?
Unironically true.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, it's one of those days, guys. The weather outside is frightful because it's hot and muggy and the trees are in full bloom.
Yep.
It's quite terrible.
Yep. I had to stop taking my allergy medicine too because it was causing me health issues.
Damn, mine just knocks me out. I had a full night's sleep. I woke up, took some allergy medicine, immediately, like within an hour, fell back asleep. It sucked. Woke up at fucking 4 p.m. Oh, guys. Now that we're all done being miserable, it's time to play Age of Sigmar Soulbound.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Oof. Let's do it. What happened last week? Millman.
Fucking wizards.
Yeah.
And kebabs.
And kebabs.
Wizards and kebabs. Apollo, what else happened?
We asked a really rude guard to introduce us to Agnia,
Yeah.
who is the fire wizard. And we tried to sneak around and follow him, and it did not go well.
Coron, what else happened last week?
We got kebabs again. What? And then we got kebabs a third time?
Yeah. Anything
I'll
else?
try to hit all the important points here.
I mean, we talked to people and learned some stuff, but
Yeah,
that's just not important.
Not
there
important.
There was like an old man or something that helped us actually talk to Agnea, who finally convinced Stev to stop being a dick, and so we're gonna go actually dispel this spell.
It's true.
Yeah, apparently.
Last we left off, the party was getting ready to set out. Everyone, well, not everyone, but the wizards decided that it'd be best to, rest up, get their sorceress components in line, and then, once morning comes, walk out all triumphantly with great gusto to go and take care of his goddamn spell.
It genuinely seemed like the wizards valued spiting Brokana more than actually getting rid of the storm. because they all seemed willing to do it.
Uh-huh.
And didn't really care how it was done, but they just wouldn't do it.
It's true. Wizard politics are a very real thing. Much to Millman's hatred.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time interrogating all of the wizards, thinking that one of them was super sus. And then just this one, kind of offhanded comment about, Brokana's, apprentice or intern or something, leaned into the fact that they were asking lots of questions about the spell. And they have an intern whose name we don't even know that's, near the top of the list, along with Telio and Diviner Telio and Diviner Dan.
Oh, Talina.
No,
Telio.
the Hierophant guy. Telio. Yeah.
Based.
Talina seemed fine. She's dying.
She's dying.
Existentially and maybe literally.
I mean, after Raria's gets to her, yeah, for sure she's dying.
Oh, I should bring up the map with our notes so people can see what the fuck we're talking about with all these names.
Yeah.
Let me fix that for you all stream.
Did you type kebab or rehab over heart?
Hang on one sec, I gotta fix this.
Kebab heart. That's what you've named this place. Based. Wow, lots of notes on
There we
a
go.
very messy map. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I'm digging it.
Sorry, who,
Well,
who
guys.
wrote kebabs? Where? Oh yes, I wrote kebab heart. Yep.
Perfect. Let me just clean that little bit up.
We're gonna have such a beautiful
Please.
map by the end of the campaign.
It's true. Party, you went to go rest as everyone else did. But when you all awaken from your rented out chambers down there in the great Celestine Cathedral, you are awoken quite early in the morning. Not that it matters to any of you, because once you step outside, it's just rain. Dark skies, lightning overhead, thunder booming all around you. Water is flooding in. Many barricades to the lower halls are already flooded. And the Celestine Cathedral is currently being more and more populated with the poor downtrodden who live underground, whose homes are now flooded. Good old Zampfire, the elderly man who always wakes up at 3 a.m. every day and goes to bed at noon, knocks on your group door within your chambers and says, "Ho-ho! Hey, wake up.
Oh, what is it?
Brokana is dead."
That escalated quickly.
I agree.
What? Who killed him?
I don't know. The missive from his court has just come through. There's going to be an emergency meeting. But you, he gestures to Kalara, have been asked for by name.
Well, these two can testify that I've been here.
Not at... Yes.
Okay, and yeah. All
Just go with them.
Okay.
Alright, just go.
I don't have to put on any clothes or anything, so I just like
you just leave.
I just grab my scythe and I'm like, and then I'm like, someone was just murdered. Maybe I should leave my great scythe. And then so I set it back, and then I'm like, maybe I should take it with me because I've been carrying it this whole time, and they may want to examine it, so I bring it with me.
You bring it with you.
All right.
Braga. Trakos.
Oh, I'd just get up and leave, right? Like, I can't get out of my armor, so... Let's go.
Yeah.
I didn't kill them. I was here. You can vouch for it.
We can all vouch for each other.
Oh,
I don't-
yes.
I don't think
That is
they're gonna
how
think we
those
did it.
things work.
I'll question. I'll question
alibis.
this guy. Have we seen this guy before? Do we know who this is? That
Yeah. He's the one who got you your meeting with Pyromancer.
it's that guy's. Okay, yeah. What's his name again?
Zampfire.
Zampfire. That's right. So Zampfire, is this like a beyond a shadow of a doubt sort of burden
He
of
is
proof,
dead.
or no?
I have not seen to his body myself.
No, but in terms of like, determining guilt of whoever, assuming they're going to question us about whether or not we were involved.
I seriously doubt they'd question you like that.
Oh,
Why don't you just go to the Shining Citadel where the
Okay.
wizards are already meeting,
okay. Yeah,
and
well, I assumed you were
pointing
leading the
fingers
way.
and laying blame?
Are you going back to bed? I assumed you were leading us there.
No, the missive is waiting outside.
The missus?
The missive.
Okay.
A messenger.
Okay, great. Well, may call on you as a character witness to the three of us later, but thank you so much for your help.
No, the kebab stall owner will be our witness because we spent most of that time.
True. We spent like most of the day with that guy.
Hold on,
What are
hold on.
your
Before you go, we
thoughts?
need to get a breakfast kebab.
Oh my god.
Uh,
You all head outside and find that the kebab merchant has not set up, or if he has, he's gone, missing.
oh my
Oh,
god.
he was the bad guy all along. God damn it, John.
The plot twist.
The kebab guy did it.
You all head into the Shining Citadel, and you will find most of those people that you talked to yesterday here, along with many more of those Stormcast Eternals clad in their shining silver plate mail, looking quite fly. You will find that blah 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 Omar Ironheart is there as well, his helmet off, stares at you all as you enter the doors, timing perfectly with the thunder outside. All of the Archmages, including the Pyromancer, who was once a vagabond, hiding away, Agnea, is now here as well. Stev, alongside her. Brokana, they inform you, has died. And as these quiet wizards all sit solemnly and silently staring at one another with suspicion, Omar speaks bluntly. Brokana's body is currently being spectated and investigated by my augurs. We are trying to work out what killed him, but there's no obvious wounds from what we can see. No blunt force trauma, no severed head, no stab wounds. I, admittedly, do not know every single spell within this world, but does any one of you believe this is magic related? Or do we think he died of natural causes?
Well, I have knowledge of both natural and magical means of killing. Wait, that makes me sound guilty.
It sure does. He mutters.
Let me rephrase. Coming from Gyron and being familiar with magic myself, I would appreciate an opportunity to inspect the body myself, if that could be arranged. Obviously under careful supervision.
He nods in agreement. That can be arranged.
And at this time, we have some suspicions of well, who it could have been. Where are you at in gathering?
You were saying this in front of literally every suspect.
Yeah.
Is Brokana's intern here?
Brokana's intern is here, yeah. The one guy you saw in the hallway that one time. Do you say anything to any of the Archmages who are all watching you with rapt attention, waiting for you to misspeak or to make an accusation without any evidence?
What are they waiting for? I already have.
Yeah.
I'm like 60% certain it was a poisoned kebab.
One of them shouts out, "How dare you accuse the kebab merchant? He's the best of us!"
No, of course he's the best of us. Which is why taking his food, giving it to another, and lacing it with a poison or even worse, putting a venom at the end of the kebab to stick someone with.
You make a bold accusation, Omar states. We will go hunt down this kebab merchant and see what there is to investigate.
Yeah. Look into their books to see who's been buying kebabs. Oh wait.
It's just us.
Oh wait.
It's just
What do we know about when the murder took place? When was he last seen? Who was the last to see him? What do we know of the situation?
He, along with every of the archmages, skedoodled on out of here. And once we had decided that it did not matter what came next, so long as the spell was disenchanted. And Omar leans more towards Trakos with this. I believe this is a delaying tactic. It does not make sense that Brokana would be the one to die, unless he was truly hiding something. Were any of you able to figure out his intentions yesterday, like I requested of you? Who may be the traitor among us? Fuck you. Who just left?
It wasn't me. I swear. I'm still here.
Coron!
Bye, Corin.
Coron was the traitor, guys. Did his internet just cut out?
I
Did
don't
he just
know.
die?
Insert Among Us audio clip here. I will.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's in the wrong channel. Welcome back, Corin.
Well, Discord just decided to completely randomly disconnect me.
It happens. All right. Looks like we're good.
Okay.
Hmm.
Were you able to find anything out yesterday?
I looked down at the other two. Well, tell them, man.
You're in front of all of the wizards?
Oh, I got leaned to, right?
Oh.
So I just looked down at you and be like, tell them who you think it is. Because if anything, I would have killed all of them. So please, fill them in with facts.
Stav just shouts, rude, as you say I would have killed them all.
Well, unfortunately, Stev is not on our sus list. The individual that we are most suspicious of right now is, and I'll just like stick out a long woody arm and point at Brokana's intern.
Me, Hithlebro, the intern ass. What did I do?
We found, after talking to many of the others in this room, found that you seemed to be the most interested in the specifics of the spell and seemed to be gathering information. We suspect that you were
I was doing it on Brokana's orders. What do you mean I'm the one? It was part of the investigatory process of magic.
And who has the most to gain from Brokana being dead? Someone who would take Brokana's place.
I'm
No
not
doubt.
even on the list. I'm a mere assistant.
Then,
I can't even cast Fireball or the equivalent in life magic. The dwellers below. I'm
life
not sure.
ball, you idiot.
Fuck. See, that's how much of a nincompoop I am.
No, it's solar beam.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I was in a Pokemon school.
We're in Power. What is it? Oh, there's a new game called Power World. It's just Pokemon with guns.
Yes, we talked about this in the Discord yesterday. How it's Pokemon meets Fortnite.
That's how you get around copyright claims, boys.
You just
Based.
merge two different games. You just find yourself right in the middle. Well,
I'm innocent, I swear.
Do you have any proof that you were under Brokana's orders that you can offer us?
No? It's not as if he wrote it down on paper and said, go talk to Agnea about how water works here.
I'll kind of like read the room to see like does that seem plausible and consistent with all of the other archmages and their interns? Like, honestly,
All of them are playing really close, like cards to the chest right now.
fuckers.
You can give me a intuition check though.
Okay.
Intuition mind.
You mean you didn't put it in your project planning system? Come on, man. You've got to follow the process.
That's 3 successes, baby, on 4 dice.
That's 3 6s.
That is 3 6s. Damn.
You, when the intern says it's not like they write down things to tell us what to do, you see a lot of like eyes start shifting left to right. Only Agnea looks like actually confused about this. Of like, wait, they don't actually do that.
Stev gets his shit written down. Damn it! This guy's so clean. He's squeaky.
And then, like, Talina speaks up, like, really, guys? You don't?
Okay, John, can I ask to extend the 666 into another question, potentially?
Sure.
And that is, who seems the most pleased with the direction that our accusation is going? Like, who seems like, I don't know. Does anyone seem to be like giving any tells of like, oh yeah, they're gonna nail the wrong guy. Fuck them. I'm
Yes.
good. I'm clean. And who is
One
that?
of them looks quite... Maybe it's just the mischievousness about this, or maybe it's the fact that everyone is taking this like a little bit less seriously now. But Vashri, the Shade Walker, seems to have enjoyed this little interaction between the lower ranked intern defending himself and like everyone else just like staring at the interaction. The elf, the Shade Walker, Vashri.
Yeah. So
He's like big stretching out and super relaxing and maxing right now.
And that like that was like a shift in his kind of posture behavior. Okay.
For sure.
Right. So we know that he does not like Brother Manbill, and he did not want to give the Realm Stone to younger races. He wanted to give it to his god, which is definitely a, is self-interested or motive.
As there is a lull in the talking, Agnea will speak up quickly and says, regardless of the method in which Brokana is dead, I ask that Kalara step in for him. I believe she is the only one amongst your current court that can fulfill in his duties. And she says this to the intern, more so anyone else. And this guy, who just so happens to be like, his head's on the chopping block, and he knows it, just quickly nods in agreement of like, yes, the Kelp Mistress, of course. The Branch Witch.
Hold on a second. So if you were not next in line to follow after Brokana, and I humbly accept this request to fill in Brokana's shoes, who would stand to fill Brokana's seat next?
Well, it's more about ability than anything else when it comes to inheriting a position. I myself am but a humble apprentice, not a true, like, wizard in a sense.
Yeah, you're an intern.
People would come here to essentially interview with his fellow archmages and then elevate one of the challengers, I suppose.
I see. So there is no one ready to step into Brokana's spot, it sounds like.
Not at the moment.
Very well. Well, then, as I mentioned, this was just a suspicion, and we did not have any concrete proof that it was this nameless intern.
He wipes the sweat off his brow as he slowly takes a seat.
I appreciate that he's not even correcting me that he does. It's my claim that he does not have a name.
He doesn't. It's true. He does not have a name.
A man with no name. So yeah, I'm going to I guess unless anyone else had anything they wanted to add. I realize I'm kind of hogging the spotlight here.
Braga, Trakos.
You're doing great.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Well, we will keep our remaining suspicions to ourselves as we have even less concrete proof to back those up. But we must all be...
Omar lets out he clears his throat. Let us go investigate his body, then.
Very well. And I'll like try and do some like looks and eyebrows and glances in Vashri's direction to the party to signal like this. I saw something. Eyebrows, tree eyebrows over there.
Yeah,
Listen, I know he's kind of hot, but like, chill.
he's quite hot.
There's just like one strain of kelp that's just like lifts up and oink, 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 points. Then I look at Trakos and the kelp just like comes to my neck and goes, slit.
And remember to use your task management systems.
Hell yeah.
Everything, like, paper is so expensive. They're like, we are only using this on scrolls and books, and we do not write down our orders. Who the fuck does that? And Agnea is just like, are you dumb fucks for real? Like, what if there's a confusion from your inferiors that... What?
We need a court manager who's going to whip you all into shape.
They need a bureaucrat.
All right.
You all head out into the downpouring rain within the center of Hallowheart. Going to the eastern side of the mountain range, or pocket of air, I suppose. You will head to those 8 obtrusions that come from the mountains in a circular form. Going through Vidor, you see that the entire building symbols have, like, rotated one. So currently metal is at the bottom, fire slightly to the left of it, elevated off the ground.
Oh.
The day before, you went through the fire door. Going through the metal door, you see that the interior has changed to be more brassy and metallic. There are gold chandeliers that drip down from the ceiling on liquid gold, low flames illuminating the room. And as you see a Stormcast Eternal, he quickly defers to his liege, Omar, and then heads deeper in, leading you all to the scene of the crime. Is there any conversation we wish to have prior to me setting that scene?
I don't think I have any conversation. I have a question for Coron about Braga. So I was thinking about how stepping out into all the rain, I probably really enjoy this with all my kelp, which probably like gets very voluminous the way hair does get frizzy in rain. But this is something that Kalara really likes and enjoys. But for Braga, who has this like huge ass mohawk, does the rain affect it, or is your shit so greased up that like the water just rolls right off?
I think the water just more or less rolls right off, and I think that's a point of pride. Like the whole thing. One of the main things about my clan, right, is that they're in this horrible place with a bunch of horrible things happening to them, and they persist, right?
Yeah.
And so it's a point of pride that through rain, through whatever, the hair stays, the way I look doesn't change, right? Because that's a prideful thing for a fire slayer, is that the way you look is emblematic of your fallen god, right? So I think that's something that we would have figured out.
Hell yeah. Nice.
I was gonna ask John if I could deviate maybe from the group and go talk to some of the displaced people.
Sure. You could be like, hey, you guys got that, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know how to take apart a body. You guys got it.
Sure.
Unless you want it done with an axe.
Yeah.
Trakos, are you going with Braga or with Kalara?
Clara.
Okay. Then let's deviate with Braga for a moment. Braga, you head to the Celestine Cathedral, where there are several displaced people who are just sort of hanging out right now, unsure what's going on, being told that the wizards have a plan and then the recovery will begin, but many a family, most of them Juardan, are suffering. And then they see you and your Fire Slayer Mohawk.
Yeah, so I just want to like approach them and sort of talk to them and hear their story. You know, what's happened to you guys? It seems awful, the flooding down there. Forcing you above ground, it's the worst.
It is the worst. One ancient Juardan states, this guy's skin is essentially falling off of his bones, his muscle being all that remains. He is a very withered elder with a long gray beard that essentially covers his entire torso. He stares at you with sunken eyes. My family has been here for generations, but it's the first time we had to leave because of fucking flooding.
Truly, in the Kingdom of Fire, it is a miraculous, well, not miraculous, it is a, I guess, horrifying thing to overpower that element so hard that it floods everything.
He nods his head. His nephew or someone of that age and build will also speak to you and says, it's the fucking wizard's fault. Ever since they came here, things have just sucked.
Truly, there is some truth to your concerns about the wizards, but there is, I think, maybe deeper forces at play.
Like what?
It's always chaos.
There is a entire cabal of just people murmuring, fucking can't stand that shit. More and more angry Juarden just getting a grumbling fervor.
They took her germs.
They took my house and flooded my fucking larder.
But never fear, we will get to the bottom of this and end this spell.
They begin to nod their heads. And you realizing you've just made an oath to your entire Juarden people. Just realize what's going to fucking happen if you fail. It'll be a grudging.
God, I love grudges.
Okay. Anything else from Braga here?
No, I think I'm just gonna spend some time with them and learn about what was below, what's been lost, what could be recovered. Just spend some time learning about them.
Okay. Then we will jump back to the halls of life here within the Whitefire Court.
Inappropriately named, mind you.
I'm sorry?
Inappropriately named given the situation.
Yeah, true.
Why don't they just resurrect this motherfucker? I just want to point that out.
Is that a thing?
Why don't they? Do you play in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons?
You can resurrect people. If Sigmar can do it, they can do it. They have enough wizards.
I hope they're not expecting me to be able to do that.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Go on then. Show us what you got.
You're Soulbound. You serve Sigmar. Yeah.
Yeah, Omar is like, wait, you can resurrect people? What? Is this true? I didn't realize you were a necromancer.
It's like being what are emerald wizards called? Is there a name for them?
Jade wizards.
Being a jade wizard is like being a better necromancer because you just don't mess with the death stuff. Just all life. All life.
You're just all life, living all the time.
Yeah.
Well, if only that were the case. Omar opens the door to the quarters of Brokana, the Archmage. They are quite nice looking. Many living wooden furnitures here, where rather than, those trees that get shaped into certain objects?
Yeah.
It is very much like that, where these plants are kept and somehow sustaining themselves here within an indoor building. The glass behind his desk is currently a stained glass mural of a tree that has bits of yellows, mostly greens, but a homage to the realm of life, Gyra, or Gyron.
Feels like home.
Then looking down to his living wooden desk where there are many tendrils and saplings growing from, you will find Brokana just sort of leaned over, not moving, and the guard that has been standing vigil over him, his shining steel armor and the death mask of Sigmar shifting to you all as you enter the room.
So just to be clear, we entered through the metal area, but then we moved to his quarters in the life.
Yeah. You go through a
okay.
crazy maze.
Okay.
No big deal.
All right. Just wanted to make sure because I was like, why are we going here? Why did he die here? But we've clearly okay. So he's just like keeled over at his desk or in a chair. Yeah. Okay.
You have not moved into the room yet, so this is what you see.
Okay. Yeah, I will kindly ask the guard to step aside so that I may enter and inspect the body.
He does so once Omar just motions him out.
Thank you, Omar.
Uh, Omar will take the door and let you and Tracos do your thing, staring at the body all the while.
So with our backs to the rest of the group that I assume is still outside, I'll kind of like lean over, like clearly still far away from the body, but like kind of whisper to Tracos. I saw that, I noticed Vashri was feeling very comfortable with our accusation of Rokana's intern. He's now at the top of my list.
Let's hope you're right.
Yeah, I guess that would be. It's. I think it's too late to just assume that this is all a series of accidents and heart attacks and stuff.
Wizards don't just die of heart attacks. Take my helmet off, like just walk over and look at what he was doing before he died.
Yeah. So what is like his posture as he's here?
His posture is keeled over on this table.
Okay.
He is sitting down on a living chair of sorts with the roots that are now like actively like molding around him because he's just been sitting down too long within it. You look at his face and there is a truly terrified expression warping his facial features.
Okay. But it looks like he died sitting like forward in the chair.
Well, he's not leaning back.
Okay.
His head is on his desk.
Yeah, and he's not like twisted or turned or anything.
Not really.
What is on the desk, or what's specifically like what's in front of him?
There is an inkwell, no quill, no papers, nothing like that. You look to the drawers, which are essentially just wooden trunks that have been hollowed out. Okay. You check to see if there's anything there, and suspiciously you don't find anything. His immediate area is quite clean. Only the inkwell, which is like attached to it, as if it's a branch that has been cut open and then hollowed out, still remains on the desk.
But there's no writing utensil?
Nope.
I'll announce to everyone that's watching like through the door.
It is just Omar.
Okay.
No one else is there.
Omar, I'm going to be checking his pockets and his person to see if he has anything on him. Did any of your guards do the same or inspect the body at all?
We are waiting for our augur to return from the Prismaticos.
I see. So yeah, I'll very carefully, with trying as little as possible to disturb the body, like search him.
I love how you're about to do that. I'm just gonna pick him up by his hair and sit him upright.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm being honest, I mean, like, we don't have forensics in this world, so I don't know why I care so much.
Yeah.
But
both of you give me 2 awareness mind checks.
That's the game plan. I want to see if he's got ink or something on his face. Target. 4s?
4s.
That is two successes.
Who's across the board, baby? Let's go. High
Look
five.
at you guys. 5 and a 6, a 4 and a 6. Perfect. All right, we're going to start with Millman because his shit's a little bit more disruptive. The first thing that you are going to notice as you grab him by the head and like lean him back is his hair has this weird powder in it. And as you like touch it, you don't see it on your gauntlet, or you don't feel it because your hands are currently gauntleted. But you, good old Kalara, will notice that his dark turquoise is now stained with a rusty pigmentation, like this dark brown and orangish coloration to his fingers.
His fingers. Interesting.
Yeah.
He was poisoned by
Tracos's fingers as soon as he touched his hair.
Oh. Pigment and hair. Okay.
Then when you go through his pockets, you will notice that his robes do not match the same wear and tear as his shirt underneath. There's nothing in his pockets or anything like that. But compared to like the degraded shirt and pants that he is wearing, his overcoat is now looking quite nice. As if it has been recently steamed or folded or cleaned.
We look in his trash. How many kebab skewers do we find?
I'm rolling for kebab skewers. 5. 5
Hell
smoked
yeah.
kebab skewers.
This dude was up late.
Delicious.
Okay.
4 of them are not eaten, though. He just threw out.
Oh my god. I actually really wish Braga was here because she's like the expert on hair products. So yeah, noticing that Tracos's fingers have changed color and looking closely and finding like a powder, you said, I think. What's the deal with that?
That's what killed him.
Well, don't touch me with it. What's on your hands?
What, you don't want it on you?
No, no.
You sure?
Omar lets out a cough to remind you to not to play with the dead.
Omar, get this to the lab. ASAP.
What lab? What?
Nothing. I don't know why I said that.
I'm just gonna hold up my hands and be like, he was killed with some form of powder.
He was killed with a powder?
It seems to... What's the word I'm looking for? Age or decay. Whatever it's on. His clothes have got it on it, and himself has it on him.
I'll give it a sniff. I'll like lean in towards
brain,
his.
that's the way.
Yeah, lean in towards his head and just kind of like waft it into my nose, my olfactory senses.
You waft it into your nostrils, made of bark.
Yep.
Or you are, in fact, a tree.
Yep.
I honestly don't know if you have a brain. I think you're just like a weird spirit inhabiting a tree body.
Well, I hope my tree's receptors can communicate some information to my soul in the body.
I don't know why they wouldn't. You sniff at his hand? His gauntlet?
No, his head. I'm going for the source.
Oh, you sniff the dead. Okay.
The head. Head.
Yeah.
The hair.
The corpse.
Yes.
The hair on the corpse.
Yes.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you. The cadaver, yes. You sniff it. It smells quite... Well, I gotta ask, how many bodies do you normally sniff?
I mean, I don't.
It's been less than 24 hours, so his body shouldn't smell yet. It shouldn't be degraded.
No, I'm trying to smell the powder, like the thing that you were asserting killed him, Tracos. I'm trying to get into his, like, sniff his hair on his head where the powder is, and I'm trying to.
Okay, hair, because you don't have any. Got it. But no, yeah, that makes sense to see if it has like an ammonia smell.
I'm just trying to understand what it is. Like, what's the powder smell like? What it like?
It doesn't have a scent, really. It's going to be mixed in with just his regular, soon-to-be truly decaying body.
Smells like L'Oreal.
Okay. I'll ask Trakos to rub some of it with his gauntlet onto my kelp on my head, and I will rip out a branch, like pulling some hair out of my head, and I'll just like hold it out for him to smear it.
All right.
We're gonna do a live test.
Yeah. You stain the powder on the kelp strand, I guess.
Yeah.
And you will turn this dark green and yellowish thing a little bit more brown as the gauntlet gets more of this weird residue and just like makes finger strokes upon it.
Okay. Omar, take this to the never mind. Interesting. So nothing in his pockets. All that seems to be different about the body and about him is that he's just got this weird what'd you call rusty brownish powder?
Yeah, this rusty brownish powder.
It's just
so it's like a
it's just Cheetos powder. That's why he could only get down one kebab.
fuck you, Coron. Braga kicks in the door, having rejoined you all.
There's something in his hair, Braga. We're testing it now on my hair. I figured you wouldn't want to test it on your gorgeous, lovely hair.
Did you try sniffing the corpse?
I did. Yes. I
Okay, thank God.
pretty close to the first thing I did was sniff the corpse. Standard procedure.
Fucking. I'll take you cunts anywhere. Jesus.
All right. I think I've sufficiently searched the body. Let's look around the room. We'll look for signs of like forced entry. Like maybe go look for like windows that look at the door.
Yeah, so you look at the window, which does not lead anywhere. It is purely decorative. Behind it is just a stone wall.
Okay.
There's nothing to see. You have walked through the only entrance into this place.
Okay.
Which means this was an inside job where someone walked through the entrance last night.
Well, if he had a guest, like if Brokana had known someone was here, they would have been like at least turned around like to see someone was here, like to have heard someone. So there must have been someone in the room or got in the room, but just like however they were here, they were silent. It seems like. Or
one of the more interesting things is that this desk specifically that he is sitting at only has one chair at it, which means his guests would be forced to stand. Or there's just not
right, but if he had a guest and knew it, he wouldn't be like had their back turned on them, most likely. Or like if he was in fact killed with this powder, it was put into his hair like before he got home. So either someone did something to him while he was here and they were silent and hidden. Or someone did something to him.
Here's an easier way to find that out. Is there powder around him on the floor?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, you stick your head into the floor, start smelling the wooden
I'm not
panel.
smelling shit. I'm just gonna rub my
You're
hands
smelling
on the floor.
everything. You're constantly smelling. Millman, just take a big whiff in right now and smell your own body odor.
Fucking
All right.
explode into light. Everybody in the room roll for being fucking concussed.
You indeed find some strange, flaky powder of a similar thing that has just fallen from his body onto the floor around his chair.
Okay. And as sorry,
it's flaky almost.
Go for it.
Is there a trail of it as he moved through the room? Because it would have been a light powder, right? So
no, there is no trail.
So in other words, they put it on him at his desk.
Fucking Sandman has moved on from eye crusties to hair crusties.
Gross.
Gross.
Go hard or go home.
And as we look around the room, there's no signs, like in terms of like hiding spots or somewhat, like we're not.
Any marks on the roof?
Well, there's no way.
You look up at the ceiling. There is so this office connects to his living quarters, which is just separated by a door. It's a very quaint, I suppose, workman's bed, as well as just the bare necessities. These archmages do not live in luxury when they are within this court. Yes.
Is there an actual door, or is it like just an opening?
It's a door.
Was the door
proper portal?
Was the door open or closed?
It was closed.
Okay, so probably not in there then.
Well, actually, maybe they never left.
Great scythe, just at the ready.
Yeah, you try the door. It opens immediately. You clear it out. M16's raised with your Pokemon. You go through his bed. He's got a small wardrobe with many a robe that are currently hanging from hangers. Seems Brokana wears one outfit and then he just changes the robe over it every day.
Omar, who found the body?
His apprentice, the one you told or suspected earlier.
And when did the intern report it? Oh, you said apprentice, but he said he was not an apprentice. Which is it?
He declared himself an apprentice, not a wizard.
Okay. Well, all right. And when did he report it?
This morning.
And why did he say he was visiting Brokana?
He didn't.
Go ask him. Send someone to ask him.
He turns to the guard.
Arrest that guy.
Go ask him.
Arrest his ass.
You want me to arrest him now? He's not going anywhere.
Okay, fair enough.
Then he hops onto a magical steed and then flies off into the sunset. You'll never catch me alive. Continue, Braga.
Okay.
What was this man doing at his desk? Just sitting there staring at a blank desk? Whoever did this must have taken what he was working on, right?
Well, there's no writing utensils or paper around here. At least, John, this narrative voice didn't mention any paper or writing utensil that we could find.
It's true. The paper, there's an inkwell, but there's no quill or pen. There's no papers. There's nothing in it.
Oh my god. I've been without a pen for 2 weeks. Was it me?
Shit.
Fuck.
You killed this man just to take his paper and pen?
Yes, Nick the player did. Kalara's gonna find this out and be so upset. Yeah, so it would seem like there could be a motive to take whatever he was working on, including a pen. Omar, call that guy back. He needs to also ask the apprentice. Did Omar? Nope. Did Brokana have a special pen or quill?
Sigmar's mighty chair, Omar admits, as he goes to the door and shouts at the guard who's walking away. Just bring the fucker here.
Yeah, that'll be good. Damn, at this point, I'm so confused. I'm like starting to be suspicious of the desk itself. It is alive after all.
You have a way of talking with plants?
No, not yet.
Unfortunate.
I actually have a spell on my character sheet called Whispers in the Wind, which does allow me to speak with, to commune with nature to learn of recent events. But I have it also listed as not known yet. So it's on my list of spells I really want and now want even more. Because it would just have trivialized this whole thing.
I'll put my helmet back on and just go to Omar, and I'm like, somebody powdered him.
What is the powder made of?
Do I look like a scientist? Here, look for yourself, and I'm just gonna show it because it's still on my hand, right?
Yeah. It has like clung to your metal gauntlets.
I know that I can perform poison attacks if I strike somebody at the moment. So maybe I could just slap the person who did it and they can die too.
He sniffs it. Yeah. Smells rusty.
Ooh, rusty.
Anything come to mind?
Blood.
Dried
Blood has that irony taste to it. Or scent.
dried blood in his hair?
It does not appear to be blood.
So it's iron.
He nods.
Hold on, I can test this. Give me a little flake of it.
There's heaps around, just scrape some up.
I'll take a little flake of it, and I'm gonna try to melt it, John. It's made of metal. I should be non-magical metal, I guess. I should be able to melt it.
Ooh. Searing heat.
Oh my god, what a
Metal
wall
can
of
be
text.
weapon, a metal door, or a section of a ship's hull, and you're like, I want a flake of rust.
Is that a problem, John?
There's not a problem. That's how this miracle works. Yeah, it will melt.
Yep, that's definitely metal, all right.
Metal. What the fuck is going on here? Is there some sort of wizard hair regiment I'm not familiar with, Omar?
To my knowledge. Is it a byproduct or
Well, it's still active, so I don't think it's a byproduct. It could be a catalyst. Which one of the houses of magic deal with metal?
the literal metal one?
The gold, the
about
gold
to
one.
say.
So
Is that the guy you're suspecting already?
no, Mamberly the Steamy is what we have written. I'm not sure if that is actually his name.
It's not.
Okay.
Well, Mamberly is his name, but not the Steamy.
Yeah, I don't know why I wrote that, but or did you
He's
just
a gold wizard.
Yeah, but wait, didn't you describe him as having like stuff like kind of like radiating off of him?
That was
He was essentially a statue that was being dollied around by
Yeah.
his apprentice.
I mean, I don't remember why I wrote Steamy.
I don't know either. You're gonna have some questions.
Okay. Every question just leads us to more questions, damn it. Yeah, I mean, we don't know much about him, but no one seemed to have any issues with him.
Well, that's the way you keep undercover, right? Don't draw attention to yourself.
Omar nods. I still believe that this is a delaying tactic.
Well,
Someone does not wish to have the spell disenchanted, and the moment or the night that we are ready to begin to move towards that goal, Brokana dies.
okay. Maybe we fast forward and just ask the intern why he was meeting Brokana in the morning.
We can fast forward to that.
And what
if
he
anyone
knows
else-
about this metal
Hang
powder.
on! I can move us forward, Nick. I wanted to ask if good old Trakos or Braga had anything they wanted to do before the intern teleports into the room.
Hell yeah.
Kebabs.
Fuck you.
Nah, I'm kidding. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I'm typing in the cheat for God mode.
Okay. The intern suddenly teleports forward. The guard jumps as well. The intern looks left and right, clearly panicked. Whoa! Oh, I'm back! Hello!
We stare back unamused. We have some questions for you.
Okay.
Where's his stuff?
His stuff?
He has no papers, no quill, nothing on his desk. Where is his stuff?
It should be in his workshop, then.
What were you doing meeting Brokana?
He asked me to wake him up early in the morning. I came in, and
Is that
there he was,
Does-
keeled over on his desk.
does he often ask you to wake him up in the morning?
Well, it's not as if alarm clocks exist in this world.
Who wakes you up in the morning?
I just have one of those really good, like, sleep cycles.
I don't believe you.
This guy's suspicious as fuck.
I don't know what to tell you. I drink a lot of water and pee a lot at night, okay?
Does Brokana frequently sit at their desk staring at the wall?
I usually know.
Take us to the workshop.
Okay. I suppose no one's here to tell me not to. Yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say, you can say no and I can cut you down and then we'll find somebody else who will tell me.
Hey, wait.
Why do you have to threaten violence, man?
Hey, wait! As you're leading us to the workshop, here, hold this, and I'll hand him my rust-covered, or iron powder-covered kelp.
He just looks at it. Okay.
And I make sure to like just rub a bunch of it on his hands.
Do you expect this will like harm him?
No,
And why are you doing
Well,
it?
it does, and he falls over dead. Ha ha.
well,
Yeah. I asked Kalara, why are you doing this?
because I want to gauge his reaction to being touched by the powder.
Yeah, he looks a little bewildered.
Yeah, but yeah, that's fair.
Like, why? What? Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't understand.
That's my
Why
hair.
is
Give
this
it back.
lady giving me a lock
You
of
just
her
grab
hair?
it back. All right, so you give it to him. You make sure he touches the rusty bit, and you take it back from him. I thought you wanted me to carry that to the workshop.
Don't touch a woman's hair without asking, okay? God.
And you told me to. He'll take you to the workshop. It is a bit of a walk, and it is within the deeper halls of this room. Or this building. Structure, strange, maze-like interior. Going through a small archway, you will find there is a Sylvaneth, of all things, standing guard in front of a door. And as it slowly cranes its neck towards you, Branchwitch, you're staring at a tree guy. A dryad.
Brother. Hello?
As it grunts and grumbles completely unintelligently, the little guy next to you, the intern or apprentice, whatever you wish to call him, will say, "Hi, Billy," and then like walk past him as a branchy claw like poises to strike him down, but then stops at the last second. "Oh, this is Billy."
Who's Billy?
"That guy." He points to the dryad.
Yeah, what's his role? Why is he here?
"Oh, he's a sentry. He guards the, Archmage's workshop. He's been doing it for like 200 years.
Is this type of behavior common for Sylvaneth? John?
It depends on what kind they are.
Okay.
So dryads are like the foot soldiers of the Sylvaneth courts.
Okay.
And thus they don't have too much like intelligence.
Okay, so this is to be expected then. This is
kind of.
This is not out of the ordinary.
They're normally more loud when working with other Sylvaneth. Their movements are like controlled, I suppose, by the more higher thinking of your group. Like a tree man may surround himself or give orders to hundreds of these things.
Okay.
You yourself could probably command them as well.
Okay.
Like small cohorts.
Okay.
They are like the minion and like get in the way of the foot soldiers of our enemies so that we can cast bigger spells at them.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll just like greet Billy and move past him because it probably just is, while nice to see a fellow Sylvaneth, there's probably not much to be gained from an interaction with them. At least not yet.
It continues to watch you all as the apprentice says some words to it of like, all right, this guy, don't attack him, don't attack him, don't attack him. Making very clear orders not to engage any of you in combat.
I'll cut a tree down.
Why are you so violent, man?
It gets
Sorry,
results.
I've been around wizards for too long.
The apprentice nods understandingly.
So does the workshop look? How does it look? Organized, worked in, disorganized?
It looks quite disheveled currently. You go through what is essentially large green drapes into this great big area that seems to have been decorated like a tree trunk. The walls are made of this rugged living wood, much like how his desk and chair were the previous room. But as you look at like these platforms that are sort of elevated on branches, the intern looks quite perplexed and confused of like, what the hell? This isn't how I left it.
What seems to be the matter?
My paper. Well, all the papers are gone. And he gestures towards bookshelves that are missing books. And then he like goes into a secondary room and says, "Oh my god, the gems are gone! We've been robbed!" He says, shouts.
What gems? What topics of books?
We are going to have to discuss that after our break, Apollo.
Oh my god, yes we are. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Oh, okay, mics are back now.
Okay, welcome back. Gentlemen, there's been a robbery. You look around this workshop that has been emptied. Books are gone. Scrolls are gone. Vials aren't on their correct shelves. Stones are apparently missing. And as an apprentice walks to a cabinet, he will find that several staves have been broken. And he will let out a no as he grabs one of these sets of twigs and like tries to put them back together.
Okay.
What do you guys
Go
do?
to the tree guy and go, who was here?
I will attempt to translate.
It looks to you.
Brother,
It's just standing in front of a doorway, eyes blank.
brother, how long have you been standing watch? Do I understand at all?
There is not a thought between those eyes.
Okay, they're just giving an auditory response because it knows one is expected, but it is not communicating with language. Got it.
It looks incredibly dumb, as if it has zero mind.
Great, I'll give it a thumbs up. Omar, how long has Billy Bob been standing watch?
I don't know. This was one of the court's guardians, apparently. Intern, tell me, how long has Billy stood watch here? As longer than I have. Longer than anyone has. He's been here forever.
Very well.
And he's like, what do you mean forever? And he's like, before the, like the Whitefire Court was, like, truly under that name.
Okay. I'm gonna ask this intern, when they got to Brokana's study, was the door locked?
He shakes his head.
Yes?
No.
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 It was not locked. Is that typical? Does Brokana usually
No.
keep it? Okay, so Brokana...
It's normally locked.
So you brought a key with you to wake up Brokana.
No, I just knocked on the door, and then when I tried it, it was open.
I see.
I thought he had woke up.
Do
Was expecting me, or...
do you have a key to Brokana's chambers?
He shakes his head.
Who does?
He should have.
Is he?
It's his chamber. They're his private quarters.
I understand.
No
Okay,
one's-
besides Brokana, is what I mean.
Maybe the cleaning people, but
Omar, do you or any who serve under you have access?
Omar will restate his position that he is not the guardian of this place.
Okay.
He is the guy who defends the city, not the buildings, specifically interior,
Okay.
or the interiors of the buildings within.
Okay.
Well, who could have gotten back past, what was his name? George?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Billy. Lenny.
Without
Lenny.
having... Sure, Lenny. Without having to fight him, right? Someone would have had to have... Someone that he knows?
Okay. Final, or I have a question for you, John, and this is just, I guess, this will be Kalara kind of consulting her knowledge of the different domains of magic. What types of magic have the ability to transport by unnatural means, like teleportation?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Well, by teleportation, none.
Okay.
No one can teleport. Teleport is not a real thing.
My character.
Okay, actually, hang on.
Okay.
So, you would know that there is teleportation. However, only demons can do that.
Okay. Well,
So
that's
if
good to know.
a being from the realm of Nurgle shows up in the realm of Gyron via summoning, that would be considered teleportation.
Okay, so summoning. I for some reason, oh, there we go. Now I can open my sheet. Arcana. Well, my Arcana sucks because I don't study magic, but I somehow got 3 successes on 4 dice. Holy shit.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So, like, for example, Shadow. Can Shadow, like, slide along the shadows? And they...
Well, you saw one guy summon a fucking horse that flew away, like,
Oh,
flew in
right.
the sky.
Okay.
But, you know, you're not like,
Okay.
you're in a room that's, like, guarded by a dryad, right?
Right. Gotcha. Okay. So I'll turn to the party and say, I'm not really sure how this could have been done, but if Omar here or whoever said it was a stalling tactic, if they're right, then maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we just need to draw them out by forcing the dispelling.
I mean,
Because
I think that's a great idea, is to move forward with our plan. It might not be a bad idea to... Well, no. We'd want all the guards, as many guards as possible, with us when we dispel it, right?
Yes. Or at least at the ready in case they try and pull something. If we're going to figure out who this is, we are going to need to bait them into revealing themselves.
It's likely, even if we found the notes and the gems, that they could be placed to distract us, to put the blame on someone that's not the true culprit.
Mm-hmm. Clearly, whoever's doing this is acting with great ability and very quickly, so trying to chase them is not going to work. We need them to chase us. To step out of their guise, so to speak. And I think I've just identified a huge difference between Kalara and me, the player. I really want to know what the fuck is going on, but I bet Kalara just does not care. She's just like, we just need to deal with shit. We're here to dispel this cloud. Like, that's why we're here in the first place, so why don't we just do that? So, yeah, as long as Trakos is just ready to cut someone's fucking head off and Braga's ready to shout about Grimnir during all of the action, I think we're good to go. But first, a kebab, just to make sure that we all have energy for whatever happens.
God, I hope the kebab guy is okay.
My kebab
You
truck's
head
been
outside.
stolen.
Fuck, Nick,
Oh
you're
my-
taking all my good jokes.
All my kebab's been replaced with gems and broken stabs and vials and shit and books.
You find out that the like literal sticks or stakes that he puts the meat on are just broken staffs.
Oh,
You guys head back to the Shining Citadel, where you will tell the Archmages what? That it's just go time? Like, fuck it, Brokana's dead, we ball.
I'm gonna give them a pep talk, John. I went and talked to those people, got the stories of the folks that need help, and I'm gonna give them a pep talk. John, I'm gonna tell them all about, how this horrible thing happened, but the people are still counting on them to save them, and I'm gonna tell them the story of, Jimmy and his grandson and all that. I don't know, you didn't give me character names, so I'm making
That's
stuff
true.
up.
we have unfortunately made a very not book smart party.
Unfortunate, you say. I think it's just a different kind of play.
I saw a caster and a bard, and I thought somebody would take investigation skills and make like a spell slinging Batman, so I could just kill things for them.
I am a
No.
spell slinging Batman, but I'm only the witty Batman. I'm not the smarts Batman.
As you begin to give this pep talk, a few people are somewhat concerned. Other people are like ready to go. Like Brother Man Bill, like stands up. I might not have liked Brokana, but my God, he couldn't have like died after he cleaned up his own mess. What a pathetic man. And then he will like just after finishing bad mouthing the guy, will like get up, grab his cane with encased amber around it, and say, "Let's go dispel this shit." Diviner Dan, contrastly, will be like, "Okay, isn't this just weird? Like, don't you all think this could be like part of a plan or a ruse to
To keep
kill
us from
Brokana?
dispelling the magic? Yes.
Wait,
I
who is saying
suppose.
this?
Diviner Dan.
That's the guy we don't like. No, you don't like. I think he's funny.
He's just got some weirdness that we're not sure about.
I just start poking them in the butt with the sword. Come on, everybody outside. Let's dispel this thing. Let's go.
Okay.
Herding them like sheep.
Omar and his guys, his garrison, or at least some of his garrison, will come out with you all. That way you're not all just, out in the rain alone. And if, an errant lightning strike shows up, it'll target the metal guys first. So that's how metal works. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys head outside of the city towards the heart of this tumultuous storm. The mud is everywhere. The rain batters you all as Jon changes the music a little bit. Kalara, you have agreed to help in this dispelling, have you not?
I did. Humbly.
And clearly, you should take the spot as the anchor.
Do you want to be the first person to try to dispel this?
No, I do not. I mean, I'll kind of try as expertly and academically as possible explain, like, yeah, I haven't studied magic through books and with math and constellations and your trigonometry the way you have. I'm more of like a feel magic out kind of person. So why don't I go?
One person asked, like, do you have the unbinding talent or not?
Wait, is unbinding? Yes, I do. Okay.
All right, you're good.
Yeah, I can do that, but I haven't studied it. I just do it. So I'll just,
Well, just fucking do it, dude. One of them tells you.
Great.
Bear Brother Man Bill tells you that.
He's just like, fucking get to it, son. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
Very
man.
well.
Master.
After you, man, Bill.
Okay. Starts heading on up. Okay. This is going to be a group unbinding check as you all begin to walk towards the flooded, rocky area where the spell originated from and has since drifted a little bit. Jon has to read his special unbinding rules and his endless spell, which is what I needed my core for. Endless spells. Okay.
Do you think I've ever participated in a group unbinding before, Jon?
No.
Maybe. You are from
Gyron, yeah.
not even that, from the Coven. You're like the Grey Mist guy, right? Or the Grave Root? What's your background? Like, you are from the spellcasters.
Yeah, yes.
Of the Sylvaneth.
The branch.
You may be a spellcaster, but you are from that.
The branch.
Specific.
Yeah, all my coven has the branch witches, I believe. Or are you referring to something else?
I'm referring to your background, not your class or archetype. You were from the Wild Root?
Gnarl Root.
Gnarl Root. Yeah, the Gnarl Root guys do most of, like, the, okay, we need a group spellcaster to, like, be here.
Okay.
Like, even your dumbest fuck dryad has access to a little bit of magic.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if going first actually might be advantageous if I will be able to kind of, like, sense out other people's, like, participation and effect on the dispelling. Is that...
I think the most important spot, as it was described, was the person who finishes the dispelling.
Right.
Last.
I know that person, like, will get the item closest to them, but I'm wondering if being first will give me access to, like, information about other people's participation.
Probably.
And that way I could, like, shout out, cut off that guy's head. Yeah.
As the dispel is happening after each person does their thing,
Yeah.
Travis just cuts off their head.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, what do you think, John? Like, what would be the most interesting way to frame this? Would it be, do you think, like, for the story, would it be best for me to go first or last?
How dare you ask the GM what you should do? You tell me what you want to do.
Well, I think if there would be an impact or an ability to kind of suss it out and gather information during the unbinding, I think it would be cool to go first.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's do that.
All right.
Alrighty. You are going to have 7 people helping you with this unbinding check.
Fuck.
Which means you are going to get to roll an additional 7d6 for unbinding.
Okay. So as we can see here, I have to spend a point of metal, but that's free. And I have to do a mind channeling test. The difficulty of the test is equal to the difficulty of the spell, and the complexity is equal to the total successes the caster of the spell achieved. So I will need that info from you.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, no
That's
worries.
what I was doing.
Mind channeling. Okay, so difficulty.
You're gonna want as many 6s as possible.
Okay. I will get 7 bonus.
7 bonus.
Okay. That is 4 successes.
Oh my god. How many in total dice did you just roll?
7, 8, 9, 13.
13.
Dang. Whoa, that's crazy. Those are all like sequential. It's 1 1 1, 3 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, 6 6 6.
What's incredible is there's no 2s.
I think it arranges it from, or does it?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I'm looking at some of the other rolls. I think it does
maybe it
arrange it.
does.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually
That makes
really
sense.
helpful for with the focus mechanic involved. That way you can easily see if you have anything right next to your successes that you could bump up. I like that.
Lightning cracks, thunder booms as the rain picks up. The winds around you begin to blow even harder. Some of the archmages behind are shouting at the others to stand in front of them to buffer from the wind so that they do not get distracted. The spell does not unbind this turn, but nothing is stopping you again from trying. Go ahead and re-roll that.
And there's no consequence to failure to unbind?
Not
At least not
yet.
yet? Okay. Let me see if just clicking up will do the same thing.
Yeah.
Target difficulty 6. Channels bonus 7. Oh, far fewer that time, 2.
The lightning strikes towards you all as you try to dispel this magic. Give me an intuition check as you're doing this, because you're like trying to figure out if someone's not pulling their weight.
Yeah. Intuition, mind as well.
Yeah. This would be a 5.
Oh, then in that case, that is 2 successes.
Perfect. Okay. Everyone is going to suffer 3 damage, who is nearby, as lightning cracks and jumps between you all, riding the magical wave. So this is just for Kalara. Braga and Trakos are not helping in any way for this, so don't subtract toughness.
Pierce
But the wizards take some damage here.
ignores armor.
Yes, it is a hazard, so it will ignore armor.
Okay.
Do hazard Sigmar?
Just remember,
that-
Kalara, our souls are with you.
Yeah. You know, you could burn a soul fire and turn all of these
I
into
know. I was
sixes.
just thinking that like I could just have 13 successes. But I honestly think that I don't want to yet, because again, I'm trying to suss out like who's not pulling
You're
their
trying
weight.
to kill these wizards, I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
One of them shouts out, "The storm is too powerful. We may need to rethink our situation."
The storm's only gonna get worse.
Brother Man Bill shouts out, "Just try it again, dumb fuck."
Okay, so Manbill, it's not
into-
Manbill. He's good.
Your intuition check. You feel that most people are putting in their assistance for you. They are controlling the winds of magic that are running around, trying to stabilize this so that you get a Manbill.
Manbill's working for Nike.
It's true. Talina and fucking Mamberly is just like on his side, just like been tipped over by the wind. His apprentice is like trying to get him up, and he's just shouting, "No, don't help me. I'm conducting too much electricity. You'll die." And the apprentice says, "No, this is my duty and honor," as he's trying to like pull up the dolly.
Does Mamberly just have like a staff that's been like tucked underneath the straps or something?
No, he's just perfectly stationary. He doesn't even need a staff. His body is his staff.
Okay. That's amazing.
Even Vashri seems to be looking a little bit distressed as the winds come out. Dan, you hear, is the one shouting for, "Maybe we should chill out for a moment and catch our breaths." But if you're ready to continue, all I need is another channeling check.
We keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Difficulty 6 plus 7 dice. 4 more successes this time.
Okay. Give me just 1 second here.
Sorry, it says 0 focus, but I think it's not including it because I'm just hitting the up arrow on
That's
the roll.
because you just rolled intuition.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You cast the
Yeah, you
right
should have
roll.
like 2 more dice as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, re-roll that one.
Wait.
Just re-roll it, yeah.
Okay. No change.
No change.
Still 4 successes.
You are continuing to draw in more and more magic to your staff, your scythe, if you will, or the conduit of your scythe, I should say.
Yeah.
More and more lightning is striking the ground, kicking up dirt and rubble and rain towards your face. Your bark is stripping off of your body partially as the lightning singes you.
Oof.
Tracos, give me an awareness check.
Target, please.
4.
I'm gonna get to fight a demon. Ah, how many is that? Just the one. One.
1. Tracos, there is a stench in the rain that you are smelling. A type you've smelled several times before when you were in the realm of Kaman, the realm of metal. There is something sinister about this storm that you are realizing is not just weather or lightning based.
Raining that rust.
Yeah, there's like an acidity to it almost that you can taste. Yes, 3 more damage from the hazard.
Okay.
Braga, what are you doing during this time?
I think I'm just like. I think I'd be focused on running around and trying to, help all the wizards recover for the next round. Like, I was imagining, when I saw that Mamberly, I think was the name, fell over, I would go and help that person right Mamberly.
No, don't help me. I'm just going to drag you into it too.
Now this is like a continuous channel. We're not actually stopping, are we?
It's like a pulsing wave that
Right.
you go through.
Yeah. But we're not like stopping between
No.
pulses. Okay.
You were not.
Yeah. Now so you described other wizards as taking damage, right?
Yes.
So okay. So the lightning is striking the ground and it's hitting more than just me.
It is chaining, yes. It seems it stops mostly at Mamberly, who is just cast in like this metallic body.
He's our grounding rod.
He really is, yeah.
Awesome. Mamberly,
okay.
you good?
Keep going! My body is rigid and solid still.
Good.
Starting to look slightly roasted.
Some of them are indeed looking a little singed. You guys have only suffered 6 damage worth of toughness right now.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these guys do not have wounds, but the supreme, not supreme archmages, but the true archmages, and not just guys who are holding a title, but have the stat block to back it up.
Mm-hmm.
They have wounds. They are champions or chosen, depending on what this game tells me they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some of
6
them even have
toughness is a
metal,
lot.
but Diviner Dan, who looks a little bit more singed than everyone else because he does
Oh.
not have wounds, will call out, "Oh, guys, I may die here."
Can you do one more attempt?
I guess. He begins to cry.
All right. Let's fucking go.
All
I'm gonna
right.
stand by him to soak the lightning if I can.
Oh, you want to try to help soak the lightning?
Yep. I don't
Yeah.
want him to die. I want this over with.
Okay. Tracos, you go to help Diviner Dan, who's muttering under his breath in the arcane incantations. Are you ready for the potential last check? This is your
Please, for the love
4th
of God.
dispel roll.
Out of curiosity, do I need to declare before the roll if I'm using a soul point or whatever we call that?
Maximize success. You can spend 1 Soulfire before making a test to give yourself the maximum successes possible. Each die in your pool is considered a 6.
Just do it.
So yes.
I'm done. I'm done with this rain. Just make it stop.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run and catch a ball.
All
Alright?
right.
Pass that shit.
Tracos is like supporting Diviner Dan while secretly like twitching his muscles ready to dive. Kalara is like has been kind of glancing around and focusing on feeling through the spell to everyone, but she's like, okay, Dan could die. It's time to really give this my all, and she's just like completely focusing. What is using the soul point represent for Braga, do you think, Coron?
I mean, like I said, Braga already said, her soul is with you.
Okay.
And, absolutely, I'm probably standing there near the elves, I would imagine. and just
Okay.
like trying to encourage everyone to hold on through for one more round.
Okay. We will spend our Soulfire for what would have been 4 successes again, so we're bumping that up to 13.
13 successes. An impossibility. Everyone knows. Your Soulfire is connected with these wizards currently. They are all assisting you in this channel. And as for that brief moment, you are all connected as one. There's two diametrically opposed things occurring as soon as that connection is made. One is we are all united as one group, just for a flash, as much as there is for a lightning to strike or generate and then lash out into the world. And for that moment, Kalara, Braga, and Trakos, you all feel that one of you, within the 15, well, not 15, 10 of you, that are now all participating in this soul binding, there is one who is not working with you all and was waiting for something like this to occur. As a
Kalara.
force
Fuck.
of corruption infests your soul binding, you all feel it. A disgusting pulse that jumps to the storm that would dispel this spell, this endless storm above you. The rain begins to cease, fade. You all look to one another, trying to identify it, as most of you feel the same revolting wound that has come from connecting with someone who is truly corrupted, who lets the raw warp into their body. And then the lightning picks up. The rain is dying down, and there is a terrible blue tinge and pink to this strike that hits Mamberly. The lightning rod. Literal living lightning rod. And he's like, oh fuck. As his body is unbound and unmade. And in its place comes a strange daemon.
I knew it was him. Motherfucker, I should have just killed the lightning rod at the start. Motherfucker.
There is a twisted laughter that you hear echoing in your minds, all of you. As more lightning strikes and demons begin to emerge. Your spell, or dispel, worked, Kalara. But it has now been subverted. I'm going to bring you guys to a map soon. As I continue to narratively describe mages running, demons spawning, the Hollow Knights engaging in battle, and a character making his way out of the clouds as the forces of Zeech come for you all. John has to bring us to a map.
Multiple bird-headed motherfuckers. Let's go.
Indeed. Everyone, please reset your toughness to what it would normally be. For some reason, my green health bars are now missing. I'm going to refresh real quick.
Well, I've taken damage, right? So
You have taken damage, yes.
yeah.
As John throws on some battle music, I just can't see anyone's health bars. What the fuck is going on?
Same.
Because you didn't set max. Is that
You
what
did not
it?
set max. What's your max toughness, Kalar?
9.
Cool. There we go. Alrighty. throw on the battle music. Let's play Black Rider.
Do it.
Alrighty. I have thrown a bunch of things onto the map. They are in the process of spawning, as one of these guys is not there, but right next to... Braga was helping the metallurgist guy and then stood by them, so it'd be right there. You all see a terrible creature slither out of Mamberly's shattered form. Other wizards are beginning to back up, like Agnea and Stev, who was just in the background, kind of watching things and waiting for Agnea, his master, to take over for him, essentially. Other people like Vashri and Telio look at the demon and are just immediately going to book it. Diviner Dan, who is being held by you, Trakos, is like cowering behind you as a demon spawns. Brother Man Bill looks a little bit injured and is just kind of big chillin'. And I do not have all 7 of their tokens prepared because fuck that. I'm not going to take 7 turns when I could just say, go ahead and click your tokens and roll for initiative.
Click for initiative.
Thank you so much. I have to roll in the pink horrors, the flamers, the blue horrors, the sorcerer, and the Zangor. Zangor, you are not spawned in yet. I have not decided where you're going.
Hold on. I'm gonna activate my Rune of Relentless Zeal to add my soul to initiative.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm going fast.
that's cool.
Sounds good. Alrighty. I've got all of my tokens set up. Now it's time for their initiative. Pink horrors go at 3. Flamers go at 2. Blue horrors go at 3. The Zangor Shaman. When do you show up? You show up at 7. Holy fuck, you're fast.
Jeez.
Descending order. Braga goes fast, but as something strikes out from a lightning bolt that strikes the ground in the dead center. Oh, hang on. I need to type in random lightning strike.
Shit.
Round calculation, nothing. I do want it to go at 0, however.
Okay.
Because why have just static hazards when we could have constant random hazards that may even strike the demons and help you guys out?
Heck yeah.
This Zangor shows up in a rift that appears upon the dispelling of magic. It is a teal-colored line, and as Trakos is beginning to have flashbacks to when he fought the forces of Tzeentch, he knows that one of these spellcasters is going to be trying to hold this rift open to get as many demons from the realm of Tzeentch here as possible. Okay, he goes. It is his turn. He will do what is known as cast a spell. And John pulls up this. Don't worry, it's not going to affect any of you. That's my only war PDFs. We don't care about that.
Wait, who is this token?
It is the center guy. You see a winged bird centaur thing hanging out on a metal disc that seems to be made of both this weird pungent flesh as well as other sorts of iron and metals. Not something he should be riding in the middle of a storm, but something he is riding in the middle of a storm.
Okay.
This is called a... what is it? It's called a Disc of Tzeentch.
Okay.
Etheric armor is cast. John has to... God damn it. There we go. What is his channeling? It is plus 2d6. And then it's plus his mind. So 76 is what he's working with. He wants as many 4-1s as he can. To get some armor. 1, 2, 3. Does he have a focus point in that? He sure does. So we bump that 3 up. So that's 4 successes. Okay. He has 1 more armor. For the next 4 rounds. Nope, I want to give him a blue. There we go. Alrighty, that is his action. He does have metal. He's not going to choose to use it, though. He's got better things to do. Braga, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah. I think I look around and I'm like, where's the rock? Wasn't there supposed to be a rock? And, yeah, I'm gonna cast Runic Empowerment. Or Evoke, or whatever you do with miracles.
Okay.
Using a point of metal.
You're gonna try to give everyone +1 armor, or is this just happening?
It's not a try, it just happens, yeah.
Alright, everyone gets +1 armor. Who is your friend?
And then I will use my other point of metal, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna be dumb. I'm going to actually actively try to look to see if there is some sort of rock falling.
Yeah, give me an awareness check.
What difficulty
4.
do you want?
Oof.
What if I roll
You
a 1
do
and a
not
2?
see any rocks falling, nor any stones coming out of the cloud.
All right, I'm assuming that took my took an action. So,
That took an action.
all right, I'm chilling.
Alrighty. Kalara, there is a demon in front of you. A lightning bolt has just struck over here, and a bunch of demons popped out. Same over here. What's going on?
Oof.
Your soul binding has just been infested and slightly corrupted by chaos.
It's a gross feeling, and I'm already feeling worn down from getting blasted from the unbinding attempts. I think I'm gonna focus on kind of stitching myself together and having some of my kelp kind of like cover my wounds and restore some toughness with realm blood.
Sounds good.
Okay, spell casting. So I get
1 success.
with just 1 toughness back. That's sad.
It's sad.
Um,
Womp womp. You do have metal.
I do have metal, so I think I'm gonna like push it through and do that again
Push it to the limit.
and get 4 successes that time, which will bring me up to 8 out of 9 toughness.
Okay.
And then movement is free.
Movement is movement.
Yeah, I'll just kind of come a little closer to the party.
All right. Trakos, that brings us to you. You see this flamer popping out of Mamberley's metal corpse is about to either descend on you or the stunned apprentice who's just looking at his master's corpse.
Oh, that's
become
fine,
a
'cause
demon.
this is my preferred enemy right now, so
Ooh.
it's about to have a bad day. For those who don't know, I get Righteous Hand. So I
Ooh.
picked demons when I made my character. So as long as I'm fighting demons, I get to deal another extra damage.
Nice.
Dedicated to the annihilation of those you consider responsible for your worst suffering. Oh.
It's true.
It's
Alrighty.
always chaos.
Cleave him down.
Okay, target to hit. What is his?
What is your attack?
Good.
It is good currently. John has to find his flamers. They are average, so you are 3s to hit.
Hell yeah.
3 successes and a bonus point brings you to 4, which is going to be more than enough to bring it down with its 5 toughness.
Okay.
You chop it in half as spouts of flame begin to billow up.
So are
You
these...
suffer 2 fire damage as you strike him with a melee attack.
Okay. Are these different zones? Is that
They
how
are
you...
different zones.
Can I use my metal to sprint to the next zone?
Yes, you can.
Except you have to Hulk leap. You can't sprint.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Give me an athletics body check. Let's just see how much of a Hulk you are.
Target 4s?
4s.
You are a Hulk.
All right, you jump most of the way over, and then like hit just a little bit too slow. You're gonna have to climb up next turn, but it's not gonna. It's just. You had what? 5 dice there?
Oh, a shit ton of die.
Just 1 success.
I don't control the
fine.
dice, okay?
It's true, you know. The horrors get to go. Pink always goes before blue.
Always.
And they will move like so. We'll stop with the... Well, I guess they both go at the same time. Everyone's gone. Followed by the flamers, who will go last. Yeah! Okay. So, these pink flamers, or pink horrors, I should say, are these monstrous, I guess, torsos with a head in the middle of them and several limbs sticking out, begin to generate this pink fire within their hands as they try to hurl it at you all. The first one will go to Braga, the second one will be to Trakos. As Jon finds out their magical flames. It's 46. Okay. Jon clears some space on his little thing there. Alright, Braga. This is just average to hit your defense. What's your defense?
Great.
Okay, that means it's 5s to hit, I believe.
Average versus great should be 6s to hit.
6s to hit. Then it's only going to hit you once.
Mitigated by armor?
It is magical. What does magical mean?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Let's
that
find out.
actually might affect me. So,
Magical! Can't be transmuted by spells or other effects. What?
that's it.
Okay.
Apparently your armor still counts. So I didn't take
no.
any damage either.
There's something there. I think
This
it's in
is
the
a-
core rules.
This is a weapon thing? That...
This is a weapon, yeah. It's throwing fire at you.
magical.
I think it'd be under weapon tags or equipment. Okay, of course my PDF crashes. Well, now.
Uh-huh.
Fun times.
I know spells, right, were affected by armor?
Some spells are. Like Arcane Bolt is just like energy that whamps you, but some others, like Sigmarite, for instance, has a special effect because it's a magical armor.
Gotcha.
Oh, so mine does do something? 'Cause I've
I'm
got
not sure.
Sigmar
I'm looking it
armor.
up now.
Ooh.
Equipment. 104. 104. There we go. Okay. Will my PDF crash again? There we go. Blast, etheric, don't care, magical. Sigmarite, equipment is magically infused, blah blah blah. Fighting creatures who are resistant to mundane weapons, such as chain rat. Okay, I don't care. Where is it? LMNOP. It goes from loud to penetrating. What? 350. Let's go look at the index.
Just look up magical in the index. I'm sure that will only have one hit.
Magical weapon wave. Magic is at 259. I don't know why it has this tag if it does fuck all. Because a weapon that can't be transmuted, I mean, that makes sense, I guess, if it's fire, but... Maybe it just means that you can't disarm it?
I guess.
I will check on page 158 real quick. Nope, that is a spell that Branch Witches got. Alright. I guess so. I guess you can't transmute its fire, which... So be it!
Transmute, the only spells that are transmuting in any way, there's something that transmutes gold, and then there's a spell that casts death energy that transmutes all in its path into amethyst statues.
That sounds sick. You should learn that spell.
That is a difficulty 610 spell.
Yeah.
You should learn that spell.
Okay.
Soulbound. I'm gonna see if there's a quick wiki here. I don't think so. I don't think magic negates armor. However, for the flamer, you do just take that damage, regardless.
Okay.
Not. So that flame does not matter. I mean, when the flamer detonate, it just does the 2 damage to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when a creature explodes, it's like a hazard. So armor mitigates. Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
Very good. Okay. That was the first attack. The next one is going to be on Trakos. Trakos, this thing is going to flame you a question.
That's good.
Yeah. Because he cannot reach you with its choke attack. What is your defense?
Good.
Okay, so average to good is 5s to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So only 1 will hit you again, which your armor will mitigate. No big deal. We move on to the blue horrors next. Not the blue scribes, so blue horrors. Which are even worse than the pink horrors. These two will just try to damage Trakos, essentially looking for 5s again. Getting none. Same with the other one. No. And then the 2 above on Braga. 1 will shoot at Kalara, because why not? Fuck it. Kalara, what is your defense?
My defense is average.
Average. So average on average is 4s. It'll hit you once. Your armor will mitigate. And then on to Braga. 6s again. Not getting 1, which your armor will mitigate as well. Okay. That was that. The Flamers get to go now. This one wants to burn you alive. My beautiful flames. Ooh, this one has an extra attack as well. Okay. It will choose to use its capricious warp flame on you, Trakos. Its 2 hands extend downwards, and pink, blue, purple, and brown fire spreads out, trying to fuck you up. Let's see what spread does real quick, because John has so many tags he needs to look at. Any creature within close range will take half this damage. You're alone, so it's just going to be on you, bud. Wow, that's a lot of 6s. Let's see what it has to hit. I think it's good. No, it's average as well, so it needs 5s to hit you. It gets 3 6s for 3 damage.
And mitigated by armor.
Okay. What's the range on your song again, Braga? Or your +1 runic empowerment?
It's people in my zone until my next turn. So
Perfect. He still has the 1 armor, though.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. The Zangor are not here, but let's see if they spawn as the random lightning strike rolls. There are 4 tendrils. There are 6 zones that it can reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 7 zones, actually. Good. I forgot that little one that I buried underneath the thing. Where are my D8s at? D8, D8, D8. That's a D10. D8. There we go. All right, 1 8, 1 6, 3, and then the another 8. Ooh, baby. Blood for the blood god. Okay, 2 will strike the Sangor Shaman. Very fucking funny. The other one will hit the Pink Horrors, and the other one will hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thing no one is on. Gucci. Okay. Pink Horrors. Are struck by lightning. They suffer 3 damage.
Where is the lightning striking?
You see that this lightning is striking all around these big rocks. It's jumping 2 creatures. It's hitting anything on it, and if it does not hit something, it's gonna summon something.
Oh shit.
Which works out. They are a major hazard, so they just do 3 damage to toughness. No big deal. This guy is going to suffer 6. Rolling really bad as Jon snipes his own spellcasters. And then Zangor show up. I need a D3, which is just a D6 halved for 3 Zangor. Very nice. Alrighty. Okay. Jon will summon them now onto the map. As strange blue beastmen arrive onto the map. There we go. They will go next turn.
I don't see them. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're far away. Okay, this shaman gets to go now. Jon loves taking his long-ass turns because he wants to show off this entire game. We will save that for a moment. Okay. He is going to fly quite fast. Over Mia, flying above in the sky, not on the ground, definitely outside of melee range. He will then cast a spell at probably not Trakos, who's climbing and will have to fight his way up. What is his longer range spells? I guess he could just blast you guys. Should he just blast you guys?
Cast Fireball, Jon.
Okay, I'll cast Fireball.
Sick.
2, 5, 9.
Do it.
Uno momento. I have to see how many dice he needs to be rolling for this bolt of arcane energy onto Kalara. Arcane bolt is 4 1s. All right, 7d6. That is 5, 7. There we go. Alrighty, Kalara, he's trying to snipe you in the head.
Okay.
Failure. What is his 2 hit here? I think he's just looking for successes. Yeah, he's just looking for successes. Wow, he rolls like shit. He gets 3 successes, so that's just going to be 3 damage, which is all negated by armor.
4 armor with Braga's bonus.
Okay, well, he's just gonna use his metal to do that again real quick. He's now just mad.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I'm just gonna cut through the spell with my like scythe that's still like energized by some of the dispel energy.
Yeah.
Just slice.
You do so immediately. The second arcane bolt is even worse than the first one, as he looks a little bit unamused by his own magical
You get
prowess.
struck by lightning.
You get struck
Twice.
by lightning.
Yeah.
He got struck by lightning twice. Oh, go back. I have ticked down his armor. It is now Braga's turn, followed by the rest of the party.
All right. On my turn, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to follow Dracos and move zones.
Okay.
Do I need to do some shenanigans, John?
Yeah, if you want to give me an athletics check to enter his next zone.
Right.
I believe he's going down by 1 armor point if we care. These guys have not rolled more than 3 damage so far. So.
And there's more of them, so I get more armor.
True.
One success.
All right. I rolled 1 success.
All right, you will land close to Tracos, but you will not be able to jump through all the demons who are here to challenge you.
Are-
All right.
Are they?
You have metal.
So that was
Anything else?
movement, right? That shouldn't, or did that take an action, John?
That was your movement, but you
Okay.
still have like metal to take
Yeah.
another.
Okay. I
movement
just
if you
wanted to
want.
be clear because I still
Yeah.
have my regular action for
Uh-huh.
before you get to metal. All right. I am going to use I guess yeah, I'm gonna continue my thing that gives an armor, and I'm gonna use my thing that gives damage. Telling the best tale ever about how Grimnir killed silly fire creature.
Okay. So you cling onto the rock and then you start talking about Grimnir.
Always.
Hell yeah.
We're just sitting here hanging together off the edge of this cliff, and I'm just like, Grimnir, he would have killed all these people in like 10 seconds.
But it's only been 3.
And
Oh.
I'm not convincing at all about it, and you get no.
Aw.
Not
Rip.
even with the focus?
Nope.
lame.
Unfortunate.
All right.
All right. Are we?
Any other turn or any other action?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
Are we?
Remind me about your armor thing. It works at the end of your turn or the start of your turn?
I
Kalara
can
have
sustain
one
it
armor,
as a
or
free
do-
action. I've given the free armor to Tracos and myself.
Okay.
Because we're in different zones now.
Yes.
Okay.
So are we considering Tracos and Braga in the zone over there, or are they like in transition?
They are in that zone, yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and look at my character sheet here. Cast Arcane Bolt at the pink dude over here
Okay.
to my north.
You're just looking for successes.
Yeah, we're just gonna shoot him up. So let's go with a
Ooh, gee.
4 successes, so 4 damage.
That will be more than enough to bring him down. And as his body is torn apart by magic, you watch 2 separate motes of fire come out from his body, and lo and behold, there doth be new blue horrors.
Oh, well, I mean, those things like didn't do shit, so don't even care.
Sure.
I'll just kind of move closer to the edge of the zone, and I will fire at this pink guy as well.
You spend your metal to cast another arcane bolt.
Correct.
Okay, do it again.
That one is going to be 3 successes, 3 damage.
All right, 3 damage. You shoot him.
Bink. All right,
Anything else?
and that's it. And
Dracos.
I'll be right back.
You're great.
Alrighty. I am outnumbered, so underdog.
Click your thing again. You have to be within close range of them.
But I am in close range of them. Any closer and on top of them.
You are currently below them. You are holding on to the side of a rock wall. At
So
most,
the
you're
moment
like
I get
2v1ing this guy.
Alright, well, I'm going to climb up and attack that guy then. What do I need
Okay.
to roll?
They have average defense, so what's your thing?
Oh, so I don't even have to roll to climb up? It's just an easy climb?
I mean, he's challenging you as you begin to climb up, so you have to swing at him before you can even do
Okay.
so.
I'm good attack.
He has average defense. What is your good attack, you said, or great?
Yeah, good.
Then you
Actually,
are at 3 to hit.
No, I get extra damage, yeah.
You get 1 extra damage, yeah.
So that would be a shit ton of damage.
That is more than enough to bring him down.
He explodes, right?
He does explode. Please suffer 2 damage. Just
Does he
straight to
wound the
toughness.
others around him?
Only if you hit him in melee.
Oh, okay, so the others, yeah, I get
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna take his place, right? And
Sure.
now am I now considered underdog, or it has to be at the start of my turn?
It says at the start of your turn.
Damn it. Motherfuckers. I'm gonna kill the blue horror above me.
Okay.
With my metal. What's my to hits? Is it the same?
Same.
So that'll be
6
3,
damage?
5, 6 damage. Yep.
6 damage is enough, and as you watch him explode, so too do 2 more things appear. He's even smaller and even a little bit cuter, honestly. These are cuties. You're gonna have to really zoom in on these tiny 1 hit point guys. As John pulls out their stat block. Ooh. Come here, my brimstone horror. Yeah, kill him! Okay.
That is me.
Anything else?
No.
Alrighty. Tracos, I'm gonna send some things to a GM layer real quick. They are demons. They dissolve as soon as they die. They don't leave corpses behind. Alrighty. Pink Horror gets to go. Pink Horror is engaged in melee with you now. So he's going to do what is known as... What is the Mystic Shield spell?
It's a
It has to-
mystical shield, as the
Whoa.
name.
It does imply that, huh? Mystic Shield. Defense +1. Fuck it. He's just going to do what is known as... What the fuck? Yeah, he's just gonna try to choke you out.
Alright, bring it.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna try to choke you out. 3d6 +1. Oh, it's not gonna do shit, is it?
No.
No, it's not. There's honestly no point. It tries to choke you out, and even if it gets all successes here, which it does not, your armor would absorb it. Okay.
I'm made for this, bitch.
Indeed. If you had 1 less armor, there'd be a point to rolling it, but you don't. The pink-blue horrors go next. I actually have to send this guy back up here to track him, because he is my tracker. Blue horrors get to go now. Blue horrors. Oh, yep. Blue horrors. There are 4 over there. These 4 are all just going to do what is known as dashing, or really using their action to enter this new zone and then climb up it. Rather than rolling 4 athletics checks, they're just going to spend their entire turn crossing, bouncing, bounding, and then shambling up. But the one over here can do some cool stuff. So that is what he's going to do. And by cool stuff, I guess it's going to go attack Braga instead of dealing with Dracos. Moving like so. It will hurl a firebolt at you, Braga. Only getting 1 success on a 6. Which will get absorbed by your armor. Okay. That is my blue horrors. The flamers get to go, and then my Zangors get to go. My flamers are all dead. We shall remove them. Wah, wah. My Zangors get to go. Why aren't you on the token? You should be at turn. Initiative 4 now. Oh, well, they should have gone right after Tracos did. Rest in peace. It's fine. They're just moving this turn anyway. There we go. And we are back to the random lightning strikes. Can someone roll me 48 in chat so I don't have to pull out new sets of dice?
I got you.
Oh,
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you so much. These are horrors. 2, 1, 4, and 3. So, pink boys. There's one that spawns there. One that spawns here. Then 4, one that one that jumps to everyone on this square. Everyone is going to suffer 3 hazard damage as lightning strikes this zone right here, and it's going to kill some pink or blue horrors as these 2 die.
Oof.
These guys go to 2, and little babies come out. 4 of them. Bop, bop. As the blue horrors die, the brimstone horrors arrive. And then the 3rd one is right where they had just left. Alright, there we go. Lightning strikes, demons appear. It's now time for the shaman. He pulls out at you all. Saying nothing of note.
Would you say he's a little sheepish?
He's a little sheepish. I suppose Diviner Dan would also suffer 3 damage. I should probably track that somewhere. Because he's still around. He's hanging out.
Don't die, Diviner Dan. You make me
He's crying
sad.
out. Diviner Dan has now suffered 9 toughness worth of damage.
Fuck.
And does not seem too pleased with that. Honestly, I should roll him in here. It's just like watching the battle. Does he want to move? Or he could drink his sorcerer's elixir. He could cast some spells. He can't unbind a miracle, unfortunately, to like
Can he
lower
unbind
everyone's
the
armor.
thing that the warlock is floating on?
No, that is him. He's the one.
Wait, this is Diviner Dan? No.
Diviner Dan's not.
Wait,
Actually,
sorry. Who
He's
is
just hanging out.
who is this then?
It's his turn. The Zangor Shaman. I'm trying to look at
Oh, okay.
all of his spells and little actions he can do.
Yeah, but miracles can unbind spells. Get fucked, spellcasters.
Wow. Lame.
Miracle beats spell. Spell beats spell.
True. And sword beats everything.
Sword beats everything, yeah.
Okay, well, there's no magic to unbind, because he just wants the portal to stay open. So I guess he's going to blast you guys. Blast,
Okay.
arcane blast.
So this... Okay, I'll just wait till my turn.
Okay. He will just continue to arcane bolt, actually. Because he has a better chance of success with that. And he flies into the open. He wants a cool battle, apparently with Kalara, where he shoots at her and she doesn't shoot back at him. So he's just going to keep shooting Kalara.
I shot you with lightning. Please respond.
Please respond to me.
Awaiting response?
All right, 76, he needs 4s. That's 1 success. 2, 3,
Please,
4,
scene.
5 successes. Does he have a focus point? I'm pretty sure he does. Can we bump this 3 to a 4? Yes, we have a focus point. We can bump the 3 to a 4. That is 6 beautiful successes.
Oof.
As he arcane bolts you. Please suffer 6 points of damage. Seeing that you're still up, he's going to use his metal to do it again. How dare you exist before him, he cries out in cheap. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, I've just rolled 2 1s and 3 2s, and another 1 and a 3. Alright, fuck me.
Damn.
But Sangor, in his
One
greed
success.
and pride, laughs at you, striking the dirt. Dan cries out behind you, Kalara, because he's just hiding behind everyone. Hey, there's a bunch of demons over there. Maybe you should kill them too.
Use your magic.
Bracket, it's your turn. I haven't rolled into initiative yet, he says.
Do that, then.
I'm working on it. I'm looking for my stat block. I found it.
All right.
I'll go at 5 next round.
I'm gonna get myself off this stupid ledge. And yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to keep my armor thing up, and I'm going to just slap one of these little dorks.
Yeah, the little dorks are... I think they're pathetic. Where are they? Come here, my brimstone horror stats. Blue brim. Yeah, they're poor. You need like 2s to hit them, probably.
You are assuming that I am better than I am.
Are you average or?
Hey.
Okay, you strike them.
3 points of damage to their 1 health.
True. They have 1 health. You kill it. Does anything happen when they die? Nope. They just blow up. Anything else?
I'm just gonna like work my way past over here somewhere.
Okay. I don't think attacks of opportunity exist, so that's fine. Diviner Dan tells you he'll roll in next round. Kalara, it's your turn.
And he's staying here? Oh, fuck me.
Yeah!
Everyone
Everyone else is running. More demons are off the map fighting the Hollowed Knights who are trying to, like, cut their way to the portal.
Okay. I'm gonna continue to patch myself up. With Realm Blood.
Heal tank. This is what priests are in PvP.
Jesus Christ. Okay, 1 success with focus.
Oh, shit.
And then...
What happens if you had failed all of those? Would, like,
You need to roll on the failure
yeah, you
table.
roll on the failure table to see what happens. Yeah, it's kind of...
Unfortunately, you don't fail.
It's kind of it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and unbind his flying disc.
Okay, that is an object, not a spell.
Oh, it innately does that? It
innately flies. Yep.
Oh, okay.
It also gets its own melee attack, but it doesn't want to fight in melee.
Oh, good. Loves.
It's like a death Roomba.
So tell me about this portal that we're seeing.
Yeah, there is a static electricity discharge happening outside, or in the center. There are technically 8 zones currently.
Mm-hmm.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just go around until you reach the middle. And in the centermost zone, this portal is currently showing you a vivid depiction of one of the many hells that exist within this world, known as the realm of Zinch, or the Changer of Ways. It appears to be some chaotic blue mess of a maze.
Okay. Can I unbind that?
You can try.
All right, here we go. Mind channeling test.
Yeah. Go for it. Give me all your 5s.
All the 5s, baby.
Take 1 for Dan assisting you. He's still, he's still on the map. He's doing stuff, right?
And we just unbound another really badass spell together. So
yeah, he's still like giving you some unbinding magic.
Yeah, that is 2 successes.
Okay, it's 2 successes or 3?
It's just 2.
Unfortunate. You will. I'll take off one of these lines. It's getting a little bit close. Oop. Let me go and add one back.
Hashtag progress.
It had struck this guy 3 times. I'll just say you knocked out 2 of them.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Come on, Dan. We gotta go. They're coming.
Where would I go? It's not even my turn.
We'll leap together.
All right, you go first. I'll follow behind.
Okay. Can we move zones?
You can use your movement to jump zones. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like jump and kind of like try and strong arm and fling him to make sure he gets ahead. We're heading over to this zone where we can have togetherness.
He'll go next turn.
Oh. Well,
you can only move on your turn.
I'm not leaving him alone with all these demons.
All right, then stay on the wagon.
Okay.
What do you want me to do here?
All right. Pass.
Okay. You pass your turn. As we move on to the next guy, Trakos. Unfortunately, you're such a murderer. You're not outnumbered anymore.
I know, this is really disheartening. I'm going to use my ability Heroic Challenge.
Okay.
On this guy. So if he doesn't attack me, he loses?
He is not in your zone.
Does he have to be in my zone? Isn't he in between zones?
Within medium range. So that is medium within your zone or outside of it?
Medium range is considered...
Because, like, he's only 25 feet away.
Range, medium, is anything in your zone or an adjacent zone. Moving to medium range
you
requires
totally do it.
Yeah, he can't attack anybody but me unless he wants to lower his accuracy.
Okay.
Which will make it even harder.
Yeah.
If the target is a spellcaster, the complexity of an offensive spell that do not target you or your zone increases by 1.
Yeah. And then I'm going to cut down this motherfucker right here.
Okay, swing away.
He just points finger. Bitch, you and me. You and me. Turns and cuts
One
down
moment.
some other guy. Now you and me.
Yep. He explodes, and 2 blue horrors show up right in his place.
God. I hate these.
Now I'm outnumbered again, baby.
I hate these Russian nest dolls of demons.
It's true.
It's truly horrific.
This really feels like it should be like the pestilence demons that do this.
The Nurgles.
Yeah.
No
Don't worry. Those guys come next.
They just they just giggle. They just giggle as their parent explodes and they manifest into an existence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find you the video about Nurglite demons, Nick. You're gonna love it.
Oh, I'm gonna
They're
love
in
it.
bliss.
Oh yeah.
They're so happy.
Zangor gets to move. They will move into your zone as their entire turn. For they are warriors. You see them clad in shields. This guy will jump, bound with his cloven feet and legs, surrounding you, Braga, looking to be in the mood to shish kebab you. This pink horror will do the same, moving into the zone he has just left. The same one will move into the zone that one just left. The blue horrors get to go, ignoring Dan because I can't find a token for him. I was looking for it earlier. All right, and then these guys will just surround Dracos, Braga, and Kalara. Hang on, let me find.
There you go. There's just the word Dan. It's yours.
The word Dan. Yeah, it's just a hovering specter. Okay,
That's actually what he looks like.
just the name Dan. It's like a 404 error message in like Gary's mod. Okay. These guys are gonna point blank shoot Kalara with flames. You have more armor than they have ways to attack, so
Excellent.
unless wait, where are you at 2 armor now?
No, 3. I was at 4 with the buff.
Okay, cool. Then yeah. John rolls for posterity.
Yeah. They just shoot at Superman with bullets.
Yeah, your barky hide is so magically infused, their little flames just aren't enough.
Ironic
They're
and
gonna
amazing.
have to get creative if they want to kill you. All right, these two. One will charge into Trakos' melee range. The other one will just shoot at Trakos. But it's the same thing. It's entirely ineffective. These things are actually quite smart. This guy will try to push against Trakos, but to no avail. His body's too weak. Trakos is too powerful. The other one will shoot at Braga with fire. Braga, what's your armor normally? I don't see your armor tracked.
It should be 2 right now.
Should be 2. All right, he has a chance to do 1 damage to you, so I'm gonna roll. Nope. Same thing happens with the Brimstone Horrors. It just runs up to you. It's this tiny little thing that's just like a little ember that's like being smothered by the rain, and you know, at the end of its turn, it's just gonna extinguish itself in the water. That's how pathetic it is. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you.
It's been a
He
good
gets a
5-second
2d6
life.
plus success damage. All right, he burns out and dies. Womp womp. Someone roll me 48.
I'll do it.
Go for it.
Not if I get there first.
Oh, the guy gets shot in the face again. Oh,
Sorry, which guy?
the shaman.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He's at 1 toughness.
Is he really?
He's got wounds though.
He does have wounds. That's what the green bar is.
Oh, hell yeah.
7. That is 1, 2, 3. That is this one up here. I gotta roll to see what we're dealing with. I think we have flamers next.
Gross.
We do have flamers next. But I've already deleted them, so I'm just going to summon more Zangor. 1.
Okay.
D3 Zangor.
So we have a bunch of demons and then bird warriors?
They're all kind of demons, yeah.
Okay, the bird warriors.
Warrior demons.
Because I
warrior
looked up
demons,
what a Zangor is.
It's a beast man.
Oh, it is a
Yeah.
beast man. Okay.
Then we have 1. This pink horror that John forgot would have blown up, so it just takes the damage. Then I'm going to do a switcheroo on these 2 tokens. There we go. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, and then this guy takes 3 damage as well. Okay. Zangor Shaman following Braga. Alright, this guy looks a little hurt. And he's going to drink his concoction and now just dunk on you guys with 4 arcane bolts. Or 3 arcane bolts, excuse me. So, good old Kalara, who's just being bombarded by this guy. You watch him like drink this weird concoction made of blue and pinkish liquid, shove it all glass entirely, shatters the glass into his goat maw, and then spews forth another arcane bolt upon you.
At +1 difficulty.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. He's casting a spell. So
No, but
it is no difficulty.
his challenge. Wait, but
Yeah, my
Yeah,
challenge
spell
increases the
difficulty.
difficulty.
yeah. So if it's a DN4 spell, it's now a DN5 spell.
That's the point of the challenge, to stop him from attacking other people but me.
Oh, I misread that. All right. Well, you challenged him. He's going to shoot you then. No big deal. He's going to shoot you 3 times with Arcane Bolt.
As he drinks the blue and pink drink, I'm like, get a different or try new colors.
You will suffer 1 damage, already calculating your armor, that he pierces 1 damage of. Big deal.
Oh no.
Then he's going to do that. I'm missing a dice. 2 more times. That is a failure. Failure. That's 1 success, 2 success.
Aww. I wish he had to roll on the failure table.
That is 4 success. Okay, your armor will mitigate that. No big deal. And then we're going to try 1 more time. We need 4s. 2, 6, 5, 6, 4. That is 1 more damage that you will suffer.
Oh
So
no.
it bumps a 3 to a 4. He bombarded you. What would kill any lesser man, you just like shrug off. That was his entire turn as he heads towards the portal.
No. Get back here.
Yeah. He already got struck by lightning at the end of last turn, so new lightning.
Little bitch.
True. Braga!
All right. I get to activate a feature for, I think, the first time. I have Bulwark, so my defense goes from great to superb.
Okay.
Yep. And then
Represent.
I will
Damn.
use my runic empowerment sustain, so +1 armor to me and Trekos. And I'm just gonna smack one of these dudes that's come up and tried to surround me. See how it goes.
Okay.
What's their defense?
The Zangor
Mhm.
are defense good.
Ooh.
Alright, so I need 5s.
Crushed it.
Hell
So,
yeah.
3 damage.
3 damage to which one?
The top one, I guess.
All right. He is armored. You see that there is some strange kind of chainmail that is like interlaid with his fur and flesh. So that will be 1 damage.
Alright, cool. That's my turn.
All right. I found a token for Diviner Dan.
Oh,
As he
good.
sort of stands up.
It better be good.
All right. Oh, he stretches out a little bit as he's like, sheds some of his excess robes that are now just drenched in water.
Is it on the
Where are you?
GM layer?
Nope.
Oh, there
it is.
Excellent.
Yeah. He stands up. Kalara, you realize that Dan's quite tall all of a sudden. You turn to look at him. He's also looking a little spiky as he like stares at you with a metal helmet, and his armor is all black plate mail.
I told
that
you,
is
his name
writing
is
the
Dan.
demonic activity.
What the wait, oh, he's a demon?
No. He's what is known as a mortal,
Oh, okay.
corrupted by chaos in parentheses.
In a good way or a bad way? I'm confused.
In a very bad way.
Oh fuck.
No,
Corrupted by
not
chaos in a good way.
Ah, man, why you gotta
Do we
ruin
need
all
to
the
get
good
you
characters?
sent to the Inquisition or something? There is no corrupted by chaos in a good way.
Oh, he's like, sup.
Okay, so he's gonna kick my ass or what?
No. He's going to cast a spell, though. Alrighty.
Okay. At two, Danny.
What?
At two, Danny.
At two, Danny. Yeah. Okay. John has to make sure that his channeling is correct. There's no way that it's not. Yeah. Ugh. Channeling. Lore, don't care about. Fortitude, don't care about. No, this is the Chaos Lord. I need my Chaos Sorcerer Lord. There we go. Channeling is 2d6 plus this. Cool. He's missing his wounds too, but that's fine. I don't think you guys are going to get to wound him. Oh, Spellcaster. Nah, he's not here for it. He doesn't really care. Something about Doom. Channeling, plus 2d6, plus his mind. Wow, okay. He's actually a worse sorcerer than the Zangor Shaman, which is pretty sad to say. But one of those does become a success.
Now, Dan's the guy that was trying to buy time. When he was like,
sure was.
he was like, I'm gonna die.
I don't want to die. Yeah.
I should have let him die.
Good old Dan, also known as Dan the Man, also known as the guy who stole your Emberstone, summons a Steed of Shadows, gets on it, and it'll fly away. Specifically to the portal where the Zangor Shaman is. Thank God, opportunity.
Does he go? Is he in the portal or going there?
No, he's charging the Zangor Shaman, who's like, what? And then he has metal. Oh yeah, he's got metal. I guess he'll use what is known as a Chaos Rune Blade to make an attack on this guy. Yeah. That's what he's gonna do. 5d6. 6 of 5, several 2s against our good defense shaman. Ow, he says, doing 2 damage to him. And taking a wound off. Whoa, that's too many. You watch Dan on his flying steed use his metal to draw a sword and stab the Zangor.
Okay.
Confusing you greatly, Kalara.
Yeah. I think I am just completely floored. No, well, stunned for a moment. And through the rain, I'll shout, that's the sorcerer! That's the sorcerer! And I think my instincts just kick in. Like, I have no idea what the fuck is happening, but I know that I don't like that guy. So I'm gonna cast Fly.
Okay.
And that is a success.
That's 1 success.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that's a success.
That's a lot of 3s.
That's a lot of threes, yeah. Holy shit. So I've got a minute here. And I'm going to start flying in his direction. As I do... So he's just charging towards this guy to attack him? Or is he drive-bying this shaman?
He has stopped his spectral steed for a moment to stab the shaman who's now on the defense.
Okay, so the steed is clearly magical. I'd like to dispel it.
I don't know if you can.
Okay.
You just used your action to cast flight. No, I need you to walk me through this.
I'm using my
Because-
metal to cast another.
An additional action, but
Yeah.
can that action also be a thing that spends metal?
Spells don't cost.
Well,
metal
then can I?
generally?
Okay.
This spell does.
I mean, well, I'm spending metal. Can't I spend metal?
I don't know. That's I'm asking you. I honestly
you
don't
gotta-
know.
I don't think you can because you use the metal to get the action. You don't have that metal to sacrifice to do the unbinding.
Is that how that works?
I
Yes,
think
that
so.
would
Well,
make
wait.
sense.
Hold on.
How
Using.
many metal do you have?
I have one metal.
Okay.
Because I only have 2 soul.
So
Hold on.
you can use a metal to take an extra action.
Or use
so
a
if you
talent
had
or
another
miracle.
metal to use unbind,
Or use a talent or miracle. A number of talents and miracles have a metal cost you must spend in order to use that talent. Oh, so that I would have
but
to.
you don't have the
I see.
like action.
Okay,
right?
okay, gotcha. Well, in this case, then, as
Lightning bolt.
as I'm chasing
cast a
him,
spell.
no, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell because my toughness is lower, has been like reduced again. So I'm just gonna recover health again.
Okay,
Sorry.
you recover.
This time that will be 3 more health with 6s.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, Trackos. Suddenly demons.
All the
Fucking
demons.
demons.
All the demons.
All right, cut down the one in front of me.
Yep.
He's dead.
He's super dead. Two little guys come out. Yeah.
Can I just walk past them to attack the guy over here?
Yeah.
Good.
You step on over.
Just walk over them like I don't give a fuck about them. They have 1 hit point.
Come on, man. One of them says.
I attack the one to the north. This guy.
Yeah. Go for it. What's your attack? These guys are good defense.
Okay, so it's 4s.
4s to hit.
But they are demons, correct?
They are not. They are.
No.
No, they are. Yes. Yes, they are.
Well, we said they were beastmen, right?
Beastmen are considered demons. Yeah.
Okay. What?
I just looked at their tag.
What isn't considered a demon these days, John?
I don't know. Please make your attack.
I'm on it.
Get him.
So that is 2, 4.
2, 4,
5
5
damage.
damage.
Did Braga channel her attack damage thing this turn? No, she
Nope.
did armor. She did armor. Yep, so
He's
5
doing
damage.
armor. All right, I have subtracted their health.
Actually, was there any 6s? No 6s. God damn it! I was like, I could do a rending blow instead.
It's true.
Just destroy that armor.
All righty. The Zangor gets to go. They will swarm you guys.
Oh
yes,
please do.
2 attacks will go onto Trackos. 1 will go onto Braga. Braga, what is your defense currently?
It's the second
Oh,
highest.
insane.
It's superb.
It's superb.
Yep.
God damn, I think that's 6s to hit you then. Let me check my ladder real quick. Yeah. You're 2 steps ahead of them, so that is difficulty 6 for them to hit you. I don't think they can. They will Savage Blade you. It's 5, fail. Yep. You are too tanky for them to overcome. Your armor will beat back its Savage Blade. Trackos, though, what's your defense?
Good.
Alright, then it's 4s to hit you on these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 is 5 damage.
Yep. I take 1 damage.
Alright. And then you will take nothing from the next attack. Oh! When 2 or more Zangards occupy the same zone, their melee attacks deal plus 1 damage. So
Okay.
suffer just 1 more damage for me.
Yep.
got 4 successes the previous turn. Or previous attack. No big deal. That is our Zangors. One will move zones. The pink horror, the only 2, will move up. Moving like so. This one will hurl a fire at good old Kalara, who's within its medium range. Magical Flames, 46.
I think it would need to not see the roll to hurt me.
Do what?
It would have to roll 4 successes to hurt me.
What's your defense?
Good.
It's good.
No, I'm sorry. It's average. It's average.
It's average, so they need 4s to hit you. Unfortunately, they're shy by 1. Ugh.
Ooh, close.
Sad day for them. The blue horrors get to go now. The little guys are, yeah, we're going next later. These little brimstone dudes. Okay. Yeah. They are here to... well, most of them realize that hitting Trackos is not doing anything, so another guy will shoot at fire at Kalara, and to similar effect, do nothing to you. I should have pushed you in the water, he cries out. Rolling max or all successes on its damage, but not being able to overcome your 3 armor. This other guy tries to shove Trackos again, just doing a drop kick ineffectively. Kill me, it tells you. The brimstone guys, I'm not even gonna roll. They have 2d6, so they just completely surround you guys. This one, you know what? They just get extinguished in the rain itself. Ah!
What a cruel world!
Oh no. The random lightning strike. Someone roll me 48.
Fuck you guys, you can do it. I'm not even gonna bother start typing this time.
Good. 1.
No!
Pink horror. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so everyone on here takes 6 damage as 2 lightning strikes just immediately hit it.
Shit.
Which
This is my
kills
kink.
all the blue horrors immediately. Which brings these guys to 2 health. I think Trackos gets wounded.
Yeah, I am wounded.
Oof.
How
medium
many
wound?
wounds do you have?
There would be just 1.
Just 1 wound?
Yep.
Okay. This guy dies immediately as lightning just clears out that entire platform.
Would it be yeah, it's a minor wound.
Then this guy suffers 3. These 2 both explode. Little brimstones will be extinguished next turn. The Zangor Shaman gets to go. Says, what the fuck in Demon.
If he
Drank
tries
its
to
juice.
If he tries to attack back at the other the rider, he has negative to attack.
He's still been challenged. Ah!
He's still challenged. He will try to defend himself. He will actually do what is known as a melee attack with his teeth and horns, with his disc of Zinch.
Yeah.
Which has a chance. That's 2 1s, that's a 6, and that's a 4. 3 damage is not enough to... It's actually enough. Yeah, it does 1 point of damage to him. Ow. He mutters to himself. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm learning so much about Sorcerer Dan right now.
We all are.
True. Okay. Cool beans. Braga, it's your turn.
All right. Ow. That hurt.
Right?
Kalara, can't you close that portal? And I will, I guess I'm just gonna... You know what? No, I can't do it. I will just smack this dude with my...
Okay,
We
swing away.
decided they have good defense?
They have good defense.
Ooh.
So, 3 damage.
3 damage brings it to 1 health.
Perfect. All according to plan. For me to... hit it again. With my... So I'm dropping my extra armor.
Okay,
Scary.
sounds good.
And... hitting technically, but 2 for 2 damage, so it gets all absorbed by...
The shield blocks at the final moment. Diviner Dan realizes Kalara is still around and is chasing after him, and will cast a spell known as Word of Pain.
Oh, fuck me.
He gets a few dice as John makes sure that I'm not over-dicing him. He gets 2d6 to this. So that is... there we go.
You utter a forbidden name, racking your enemy's body with pain.
Indeed.
The target must make a save.
Indeed. I need to find out how many successes
Right.
first.
Okay.
So I'm clearing some space. That is 3 successes?
3? Okay.
Okay.
So this is
Only 3.
a 4-3 difficulty test for me. I do have the I'm just gonna... I didn't have a better way of saving this other than as a spell, but I have this Stegodon Pauldron that we got from our lizard buddy.
Indeed.
So I get a focus point on the saving throw. So
All right.
and this is a 4-3 body fortitude test with
Yes.
which is not great for me.
But you have a chance to beat it.
So that would be 1 success still, even with the focus point. So
Oof.
on a failure, the target is incapacitated until the start of your next turn. Each additional success extends the duration by a round. So I believe I just go falling into the water for 2
I
turns.
think you fall into the water.
Yeah.
However, it's not done yet.
Sploosh.
As you sploosh into the water, he will use his metal now to finish off the Zangor Shaman in the most effective way he knows how, which is by casting another spell. Where's my shadow spell?
Oof.
Come here, shadow spell. It is called... Where's my damage one? Not Crown of Asphyxiation. Was it Pit of Shades? Or Steed? No, that's the Steed of Shadow. Fuck it, he's just gonna stab him. I'm tired of wasting time. 4, 5, 6, D6. Ba, 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 ba. That is a 6, a 6, a 3. Come here. Where's my stat block? He needs as many 5s as he can get. 1. Wait, what does penetrating do?
Penetrating ignores 1 point of armor.
Okay, then he actually dealt 1 more damage last turn. Okay, that is 2 6s, so that is 3 damage, ignoring 1 armor. Which is considered a major wound? Question mark? Wounds. Serious wounds. Don't care about the deaths. Where are my wounds at? Wounds. It is a serious wound. Fills 2 more of the wound tracks. All right, he goes down
Oof.
to 2. Okay. Yep, that's his turn. Kalara, you are incapacitated as you sploosh into the water.
Oh, she
What
was
is
stunned,
going-
Not incapacitated.
What's that?
Stunned is different in this to incapacitated.
The spell says incapacitated, so I cannot move, take
okay.
actions, spend metal, and I cannot defend myself. The DN to hit an incapacitated creature is always 2.
Always
Shit.
two, baby.
Yeah,
Well, lucky you're in the
getting
wild, though.
incapacitated sucks. It's way worse than
It's-
stunned.
Indeed. As pain ravages your body, Kalara, and the water hides what's going above you, what's going on in your mind?
It's been a busy like 12 seconds, John. You know, we got out there. We were aiming to secure the victory. We were out there to defeat our bitter rival as soon as he revealed himself, and things just really didn't come together for us today. So we were chasing him, and he just he caught us by surprise in more ways than one. And now
You sure did.
we are literally we've hit rock bottom, both literally and figuratively.
Well, on the good news, you're only incapacitated for 2 more turns,
Yeah.
so no risk of drowning.
We're furious, honestly, is how we're feeling. We've once again failed to detect this asshole trickster, and when we could do something about it, and he didn't just completely get away, he is slipping through our fingers very quickly once again, and I feel like a failure.
Tracos, you got 2 Zangor next to you. How's it going, bro?
I'm gonna cut him down.
All right. Should I even can we just say you spend your turn killing them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
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 Alright.
I'm going to use my movement to run and dive into the water to try to grab Kalara.
All right, you jump into the water and will sink, realizing that over the many days it's been raining, this has gotten to be quite deep.
Oh,
Not
that's
like
fine.
worryingly deep, but still.
At least I know if she's at the bottom, I'll meet her there, right? Like,
True.
I bet once I hit the water, especially with now that I have like tree wings and all of my kelp hair, I probably like don't sink very quickly because that's a lot to cushion the fall.
My blue horrors are dead. Tracos has left Braga with the 2 remaining pink horrors who get up on here.
Get him.
My blue guys are dead. Oh, this Zangor's around. I guess he'll jump over the next zone. This guy will jump to this zone.
I mean, until they get hit by lightning.
Until they get hit by lightning, which occurs currently. I'm just going to roll them this time. 48. All right, everyone in the 8 zone, which is everyone here.
Is that the water or the
It's
air
the water.
or both?
And the guys in the air.
Oh, fuck. Well,
It's just going to hit the guys in the air. You guys are fine.
and it's
underwater.
how much damage?
You guys won't be affected by it.
Oh,
No big deal.
okay, great.
It's gonna jump to the guys in the air who are going to eat. If there was no one in the air currently flying around, then it wouldn't matter. Or then we would like electrocute you guys to death. But
The dice,
it-
dice tell the story they want to tell. I love it.
they
This
tell the
guy
story they
is
want to tell.
really not one with the lightning. I'm just saying. He's gotten hit like 6 times.
Yeah, this guy explodes again, and then like the blue guys spawn and also just immediately evaporate. One pink horror spawns up here in the top left as well, but I'm not sure it's gonna matter here in a moment. Alright, the Zangor Shaman, the final turn, it realizes it's about to die. But why it calls out in pain as it will attack twice with its disc. Doing 2 plus success damage. Doing 5 damage. and then doing 3 more. So 5 more. So we just start shredding Dan. It's oh shit. 5 minus 2 armor is 3. So Dan goes to 1 toughness. Braga.
Wow, he fucked Dan up.
He fucked Dan up. Yeah, that disc is a blender. It has a chance of even hurting Tracos.
Dan beats Shaman. Lightning beats Shaman. Or I'm
Everything
sorry.
beats Shaman.
Yeah, everything beats Shaman. Dan,
Yeah, Braga, what's good?
Dan beats Kalara.
All right. I mean, I guess I'm just standing and fighting some stuff.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack it with a stick.
Smack it.
Give it
They have
the
no
stick
armor.
smack.
Do 3 damage.
What's their defense again?
Average.
Perfect.
You do 3 damage and kill it. You watch as the blue horrors that spawn out of its back look at you, Wile E. Coyote style, before falling into the water. They always spawn behind. Let me copy paste them.
The rain was supposed to be gone. What a terrible plan.
Oh no. Alright, there we go.
We don't have water where we're from. How do we swim?
I'm gonna come over to this guy, and I'm not gonna use my metal.
Okay. I trust in you. Diviner Dan is tired of this man. He will strike out and hopefully kill him. He needs to do 2 damage to end this man's career. He's going to trust. What's up?
I really appreciate that this shaman is being more of a nuisance than I am.
How dare you try to kill me? Dan will point blank arcane bolt him in the face. And just do like, all right, enough of you. And killing the Zangor shaman. I guess only Braga will get to see. Maybe Braga, make me an awareness check.
Don't make me do this awareness check, John.
Well,
Why you gotta be
okay,
like
you tell
that?
me. How interested are you in what Dan is doing?
I mean, more interested than I am about what this guy's doing. Come on.
Okay, then you watch as Dan holds up his fist, throws an arcane bolt into the shaman's head, or chest, and while his hand is in that man's chest, pulls out a terribly glowing stone that immediately the lightning is beginning to head towards. The winds of magic grow for a moment as he begins to move his horse in a circular pattern, holding it up where the lightning can now manifest. Kalara is stunned for 1 more turn.
No, this is the last turn. Yeah, so I'll be back next
for
turn.
3?
It was 2 turns.
There's no way it's been 2 turns.
I
It
failed.
has 1 turn, and then this is the 2nd turn. Next turn, he'll be
On a
back.
failure, if a target is incapacitated until the start of your next turn, plus an additional 1 for each success. So that'd be 3.
Oh,
I put a little tracker on you.
I'm sorry. I think I subtracted it by my 1 success. So, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
All right.
Tracos, you will find Kalara sinking into the ground, like fidgeting in pain. Or you will swim up to her.
Glub, 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 glub.
But as the spell begins to end, and we are way over our time, Dan's gonna fly off. Braga,
Of course
you're
he's
gonna
gonna
finish
fly
off the demons. Yeah, of course he's gonna fly off. This was his great plan, kind of. Maybe not the most perfect way of going about it, but still. He has found another realm stone. Tracos, you will help Kalara out until her
Grab her
wings
by
can...
her kelp and just drag her to the shore.
Indeed. The demons that have been summoned will diminish as the rift closes. And Dan, like a good Boy Scout, flies away. Cleaning up his mess in a way. Party.
We definitely get a shot of Trakos literally like pulling Kalara out of the water by her hair, and that assistant, Brokana's assistant, definitely sees Trakos doing this and is like, don't touch her hair, she doesn't like it. And I just go, thank you, Trakos, thank you.
We focus on the Brokana initiate just looking incredibly sad. Like, I should have been a chaos sorcerer too. Before
then I cut him
we
down.
end
We're no good, Dad.
today's session. Guys,
cut
thank
him
you
down.
so much for joining us. Any shout outs we want to make?
Not really. You'll see me here on Twitch as usual. We have an exciting new game, don't we, John? That we're trying to get organized.
Yeah, I'm almost done with all the hard prep work. And then I think the next goal will be to recruit some GMs or some people who want to GM it. Maybe even if it's only little guys. And then we'll start recruiting for it.
Nice.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I don't have anything in particular other than to thank our viewers, particularly Temer and Rumble Roar, who've been here, and everyone who donated points, including them and John and Mill. Thank you so much.
What were those guys?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Thank
Nick, anything you want to say? Or
Yeah,
Coron?
shout out to Nick.
Oh, that's what I was just about to say. So you beat me to it. Cyclical
Good
shout out to
job.
Nick.
And we're, of course, all talking about Rumble Roar.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Shout out to Rumble Roar. All right, guys, then we're heading out. Have a lovely afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. And as always, don't die.